Okay. Uh, Trials of the Shogun, Episode 2. Sigi or Yuan, do you guys want to do the recap, or do you want me to?
I'm here. I
Okay,
don't really
Sigi.
like. No, oh, okay.
Let's test your memory knowledge. What
Okay.
happened last time on Trials of the Shogun?
So basically, so here's the rundown. Okay. Here's the scoop. We were in some sort of tea house thing, and we met these people, and they were like yokai, and we're like, okay. So then we left, and they were like, oh yeah, there's a river yokai thing. And we went, and he was like, oh, there's a turtle on the island thing over there, or whatever. And we're like, okay. And we went through forest, and then we're like, oh, there's a little thingy shrine, and we were like, oh, okay, let's go there. And we did, and then there was the thing, and we danced with it, and then we got attacked by like weird sea women, undead demon people, and we were epic and killed them all. And then we kept going, and we got attacked in the night by the Oni, and that was cool, I guess. And then we went more, and we found a guy. He was like, he wanted to wrestle. I don't know what his whole deal was.
He just wanted to wrestle.
Yeah, he just wanted to wrestle, and then he was like, "Oh, baby, I'll tell you about the yokai." And we did. And he was like, "Okay, well, here's the, here's some of the yokai and what they are like." And he's like, "Well, there's doves very close." And so we went a little bit more to where the nobles showed us on the map. There was a giant dove, and the dove was like, "Oh, I really like the beautiful people, but I don't like the ugly people."
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and so now we're having to go free the beautiful people from this. I
Do you
don't
do you
know.
remember his very long name?
The, no,
His
not the
name,
thing.
the monstrous King of Havoc.
Ah, yes, we're supposed to free the beautiful people from this ugly monster thing, and apparently that will give us the blessing, or give the shogun the blessing, or whatever, of dove. And yeah, that's about all I remember.
That's good because that's literally everything, and you didn't skip anything. So yes, that is, you got everything right.
Very cool.
So gang, you step out of the the sakura blossoms, and you are pointed by the doves to the. Oh, you don't have to actually leave. I'm copy pasting you. I was gonna say, because if you're moving, I can't move you guys.
Let's see.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Luckily, it's only about a day's walk to the Havoc Cave, where the monstrous King of Havoc stays. For some reason, I only copy pasted Shizuko.
Wait, they're all just around the map.
Oh, it's because this map is much smaller than the other. One sec.
Yeah, I see the other icons just like out in the middle of nowhere.
There's you. Where is the Shogun? There he is. And here's an Aiko. There you go. Now the gang's together. Yeah, I'm gonna gather all the other U's to delete them. Please stop moving the other U's.
But we need 3 Mi's and another Mao.
No. No more cats.
Oh, so sad.
Okay, gang. So, directly to your northwest is the Havoc Cave, which is pointed out to you by Dove. And apparently the monstrous King of Havoc lives there. You were also told of the other location of a different bird, yokai, up in the mountains, the Kun bird. So that could be a possible next location, or you could go anywhere else you wish.
So, my fellows, let's head over to this.
I like how you
King of-
moved. I was gonna say I like how you moved your token for just a split second, like you're gonna just walk there.
It was to help me get in character, start thinking about the how he reacts to things. So my fellows, it seems that we need to go deal with a monstrous beast, and free it, the beautiful people. This seems strange to me, but I am willing to see what it is that destiny has in store for us.
So, as it is the late evening, it'll be a full day before you arrive. So you'll arrive sometime in the afternoon if you just walk straight there. Do you guys want to do that, or do you want to go anywhere else?
No, rest and then head there.
Sigi, what do you think?
That's fine.
All right, gang. Okay, let me roll in the night to see if anything happens. Okay. The night is relatively uneventful, and you sleep under the cool summer air. Let's see. As you approach the side of the this sort of large cliffside near the near this sort of small lake, you see that there is clearly a large
Hello?
Hey,
Hi, I'm back.
we started without you. You haven't missed anything.
All right.
We are actually at the monstrous King of Havoc's cave now. We are just arriving. So, like I said, you can see that in the cliffside near this small lake here, you can see that there actually is a cave sort of dug into the side. The cave looks pretty large. There's a large opening where a river flows from the lake sort of down into wherever this is. The water isn't moving very fast, so you don't think it's a very large or rushing river. It probably just enters into a reservoir. Wuyan, can you give me a survival check while you guys approach?
Yes.
Alright, Wuyan. As you guys are approaching along the sort of muddy sand, Wuyan sees that this place is actually frequently foot traveled by creatures that are barefoot and have human-like feet. Although Sigi can tell that each of their toes is clawed, like a dog.
Yes. I see.
Okay, and I assume you point this out to everyone.
Yeah. Looks like there's something that has been through here recently. Claws.
And not just one thing. More than likely, you see several tracks, so they're more likely a group of whatever this is leaving these tracks here.
Many clawed beasts that have been through here recently.
Wait, so is the dove on the map where the dove, like, that's where the dove's located?
That's where the dove is located. I'm going to
Okay,
replace
okay.
each possible yokai with just the picture of the yokai when it's done.
Okay.
Does it look similar to the creatures that we defeated in that woke us up?
With Sigi's really high survival check, you can see that it's similar to them, although you never really look at their feet. Like, you never really looked at their feet before they turned to ash. You could assume so.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I didn't get a very good look at the tracks from what attacked us the other night. You could tell that well, but I suppose.
Okay.
Well, then
Besides
let's
that,
be ready.
the lakeside is otherwise quiet.
I believe Dove mentioned. I could be misremembering, but I believe Dove mentioned that he does use Oni to capture people.
That is correct.
So, if I were to make a bet, I would say that yes, the tracks are probably Oni or something like that.
All right. Do you guys approach the cave?
I will start approaching the cave confidently.
Okay. Are we gonna do stealth, or are we just strolling on in?
Shizuko is gonna be kind of careful.
Okay, yeah. Let me bring you to the map, and then you can start rolling your stealth checks. But first, a music change.
Havoc Lair.
The group approaches this cave. It is quiet besides the sound of gently babbling water.
You said you wanted our stealth checks.
If you wish to stealth, yes, you may stealth. That does not.
Shizuko's gonna be.
I was gonna say that does
um,
not include Zehu because you're carrying him, I assume.
Mhm.
But Mao needs to stealth. But luckily Mao is really
Well,
good at that.
and I think Zehu probably has a higher stealth than I do.
Oh yeah.
So if Zehu wanted to go and hide, but
Okay.
Shizuko trusts Yuan Haobo and is gonna follow him if he's just confidently approaching. He'll
Well,
follow
once we
right
get
behind.
here, I will start being a little bit more stealthy, just because I think it's prudent.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be careful as well.
Actually, I guess I'm not. I think I'm stealthy, but I'm not really.
Let's see. Where's skill button? Skill check.
Oh yeah, you rolled a natural one.
Yep.
But luckily, if you want to roll for Zehu, you can also do that. I need to roll for Aiko.
Think could Zehu aid?
If you can explain to me how he aids you, then yes.
Okay, I can't explain how he aids me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, skill check.
Luckily, it appears as though most of the group is doing good. Yeah, you have a really good average.
And then stealth for Zehu. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he's tiny.
He's
Get the
baby.
he has that +8 size mod.
Yeah.
So, you all continue to enter the cave, and the cave turns from the bright light of outside to a sort of dim sunlight. You may move. I'll tell you when you need to stop, but just move along this area here. You see that this, the water here is shallow, maybe like half a foot in depth. Let me just move the camera. Stop for a second.
Whoa. Oh.
You see, a group of Oni who are chatting with each other in a language, that
I was able
none
to
of you speak.
I thought I was able to understand the language last time we.
Yes,
Oni.
but they are chatting in Abyssal, not Shao.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different campaign where I have a character who knows like literally every language. Sorry.
Yeah, They are joking it with each other in Abyssal. You can tell they have a jovial tone, and one of them chuckles deeply as they are sitting there. They're just leaning next to what they're sitting on. They're standing up with their longbows, and they are just apparently just shooting the shit on guard patrol. If you're gonna move any closer than here, I'm gonna need another check. And it's gonna be a personal check, not a group one. But you see that deeper in the cave this way, there's much more light and the smell of cooked meat. Clearly this is some sort of permanent encampment. Okay, Yuan Haobo. Luckily,
no!
luckily these guys have a -2 because they're distracted, but they're all gonna roll to try to oppose you.
Rip.
Okay, this one here doesn't realize, and therefore is surprised. But these two, as they're joking, one of them turns towards you, Yuan, and as he quickly stands up, he lets out a shout in your in a language you don't understand, in your direction. And they both immediately draw their bows.
Oh yeah, so what's the terrain like? Cause I'm seeing like what is
This is a 5 foot. This is a 5 foot
Okay.
incline.
Got
So you're gonna
it,
you have to
okay.
stop there and like get up. Meaning this is
Okay.
essentially 2 squares when you try to get up there.
Got it. Wait, is this? Oh wait, it's Control G to get. Ah, okay.
Yep,
I
Control
had-
G if you want the grid.
Yeah, I had the grid. I had the
Snap to grid.
Oh wait, how do we snap to grid?
You're already snapped.
Huh?
Zehu isn't
Oh,
because you were moving him, but he is now.
okay, cool.
Zehu drowns in water.
No, he's not half. He's taller than 6 inches.
But these Oni shout out and they have their bows drawn as combat begins, I suppose.
Oh lord.
Luckily, no one is surprised, except for Oni 6, who will be surprised and flat-footed for the first full round. Okay. One second. Combat music. Let's get some. No, let's go for the old-time combat music. Because I don't. This isn't really a boss situation.
I might not be able to do anything.
By the way, you've had a long rest, so all your abilities and shit are back.
Yeah, I still might not be able to do anything. I have like, well, I guess I didn't cast Nature's Pathways or whatever, so I have an extra spell slot to prepare.
Top of the round. Mao reacts first.
Mao wants to go charging off. Does the water give like a negative?
Because it is so shallow, it does not.
Okay. He can travel like 50, right?
Over here, it gets deeper.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Can he? Can he move to like here and try to get up the little ledge?
Yeah, sure thing. It's only 5 feet, so he's just gotta get up there, yep.
Okay.
and he'll end here.
Okay.
Do you want him to move again?
Can he do that?
Yeah, he could spend his action instead of attacking to double move.
Oh, then sure. How big is this?
This is actually 10 feet high. So he'd
Okay.
have to do a climb check to try to get up there quick.
Then sure.
Okay. Click on Mao and make a climb check for me.
All right.
Okay, that's enough. Mao runs up and sort of uses their claws to sort of get up on there, and they're right there now. They do have cover from these two, because they're behind this palisade. And they're completely out of sight of this guy.
Okay.
Shouts come from within the cave, and you hear the sound of people moving. Let me get a full battle overview. There you go. Oni 6 does nothing because he's surprised. Aiko. Aiko will run and double move, and will crouch down and take cover here, giving her half cover. Yuan.
I will run. I go, there.
Okay. Wuyan.
Let's see.
I was about to say, the thing about your position is that everyone is within your line of sight and within your bow's distance. Even the guy way in the back.
Right. Would I be able to do a spell right now?
Yeah. What spell do you want to
Okay.
cast?
Gravity bow,
Okay.
I think.
Yep. It increases your longbow's damage dice by 1, so I think it, 1d8 becomes a d10, or does it become 2d6?
It
according
becomes
to
1d10,
this, it's-
I think.
On
Or no,
the
it's two size
site-
categories.
What?
What was that, Wuyan?
According to this, I'm looking at, it says 2d6.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
There you go. Your weapon is now much better.
Okay.
However, that is your standard action, so all you have left is your move. For this turn, at least.
Okay.
If you step towards me, I could cast, like, magic weapon on your bow to give it a bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need to be right next to you.
Yeah, it's a touch range spell.
Okay.
Okay. Zehu. Or I guess you. I keep getting Zehu's on initiative. Nope.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'll,
not you. Because it was Zehu, not you. You're at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm at the very bottom.
Lesser Oni 1 will run, because he has to use his whole move. Oni 4 will draw his longbow and aim at Yuan Haobo, who is the first person he saw. The arrow whizzes by your head, Yuan, and clanks and breaks against the stone wall. Now, Shizuko.
Okay, I'm gonna cast magic weapon, and then I'm going to move, I guess, like up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's
This right
What's
here is
this?
this right here is a 5-foot lip.
okay,
However, this-
so I
this-
could like duck.
However, this water here is 5 feet deep.
Oh. But I
Meaning
could
you
maybe
only-
take cover like there.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go like here and just sort of hunker down.
Okay, you take cover.
Yeah.
What is your size? Oh no, what is your height? I mean.
I think Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shizuko is like 5'3", 5'4".
Okay, if you crouch, you have total cover with this.
Alright, cool.
Lesser Oni 5 will draw his bow and aim at Aika, who has half cover. With the half cover, the arrow hits the rock near her head and bounces away. Mao.
Mao, can Mao,
Mao could actually 5-foot step here and attack this Oni fully.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
So Mao leaps up onto this palisade and is gonna beat this Oni's ass.
Hopefully.
Okay. The first claw misses, the second claw hits, and unfortunately the bite also misses. But the Oni takes a small scratch from Mao. Oni 7 does not have a bow, and therefore has to use his whole move to get up in the fight. Oni 6, 5-foot steps away, and draws his bow. But because he didn't have his weapon drawn, that's just his move action. Or that's his action to draw his weapon. Aika will climb up. God, she's not a really good position. Yeah, I was about to say, she can't even charge because she has to climb up. So she's going to move to here and take the total defense action. Yuan.
I am going to charge.
Yep, that's just enough for you to charge.
And I will go ahead and make an attack. Drawing my weapon at the very last moment.
Okay, you slice forward. Does that? Oh, that doesn't include the +2 from charging.
Yes.
So the Oni brings his broadsword up and deflects your blow at the last minute. Huyan, your bow feels very heavy, and it's also very sparkly now.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, it's got a +1 to attack and damage rolls for.
Yep, you don't need to
minutes.
roll anything because you just got to do your normal attack. It's already all added in.
Okay, cool. I will. Let's see. So, am I able to see that all the like?
Yeah, everyone in this room is visible to you.
I was gonna ask, like, do these both have like bows? Am I able to see like what weapons everyone has?
This guy has a sword. These
Okay.
3 have bows, and this guy locked with Yuan has a sword as well.
Okay. Can I do
Rapid shot?
Yeah, rapid shot with these 2.
Yes, you may.
All right.
Remember that rapid shot is underneath where it says flanking.
Yeah. That's the -2, right?
Yep, -2.
Okay.
Okay, you fire your arrows off. The second one connects. However, the first one just barely misses.
Do Oni count as a?
Oh, they do count as demons. You're right.
Okay.
Extra 2 damage. Lesser Oni 1 will run over here. And, God. Let's see. There you go. Lesser Oni 4 will 5-foot step this way. And aim at the person who shot at him. The arrow whizzes by you, but you just barely duck out of the way as you see it nick part of your armor. Shizuko, you are cowering.
Crap.
Use the
Anyone
fox as
have
bait.
I don't know what to do. Spells suck at level 2. I don't.
And you don't have any
I-
cool witch hexes like the ones that make people sleep.
No, I only have one hex at this level, and that is a passive hex that just gives me whiz mod to int skills.
Don't you have that ability like that can give people bonuses? Ancestors
I do.
Council.
My ancestors, yeah, Ancestors Council. Oh, within 30 feet. Cool. Okay. 25, 40, 60. I already get like here. Be 25. So, like here. How
There's also-
deep is this water?
Spacebar.
Like this water?
This is all 5 feet deep.
Okay.
So that would be a swim check.
I mean, I could, I guess, move up like maybe here and then take cover behind this wall, right?
Yep, but this is a 5-foot incline and this is 10 feet up.
Oh shit. Okay.
And you have baby arms.
Yeah, I am baby. In that case.
I was gonna say you're not really
yeah.
a combat character.
Yeah, well, at least not yet. I mean, like, at least next level I get some actually.
You could what's it called? You could buff Wuyan.
Yeah, I guess I'll just buff Wuyan instead of.
Okay, Wuyan, you have
Yeah.
another +2 to your next attacks.
Yeah, any attack roll, made before the beginning of my next turn.
How long does the gravity bow last, by the way?
A minute per level, so 2
Yeah,
minutes.
So basically the
20,
entire combat encounter.
20 turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lesser Oni 5. He's hurt. His skin pushes the arrow out. However, he is still pretty badly injured. But his Akumic healing kicks in, gaining 1 hit point per round. Mao.
Can I 5-foot step and attack the...
Yep. Mao pounces down from the barricade.
Yep.
Oh, and you're able to full attack since 5
Yep.
foot stepping is a free action.
Pretty rad.
Go fucking
Ow.
ham on that bit. Wow.
However, that's not a confirmed crit.
Oh, right.
So just 8 damage. Ow. The Oni says, but in a much more masculine way. The Oni, after clashing his sword with Yuan, swings it at him. He swings wild and Yuan ducks underneath it.
Actually, he hits me because I charged last turn.
No,
Oh,
because
yeah.
with a charge, your AC is only -2, and that makes it 19.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
I know, because I already did all these combat simmed in my free time to make sure you guys could live them.
Jeez.
The Lesser Oni will drop his bow, realizing that he's face to face with a cheetah or a leopard, and will instead pull out his broadsword as a move action, which will provoke from Mao, so you can make a bite, Mao.
Sure.
Ouch. Okay, he's dead.
Chomp.
The Oni reaches for his sword. Mao sinks Mao sees the opening and sinks his teeth into the Oni's neck. And as he bites down, the Oni sizzles and burns to ash. Aikau will charge this way. And doing a cool flip move, will spin around and swing at the Oni in front of Yuan. However, that is a natural 1. And she just kind of bumps into the rock. Kind of ruining her momentum. Yuan.
Okay, so I'm going to just do another straight out attack on this thing.
Okay. That does hit for 12 damage. You slice the Oni's gut. Wuyan.
I'll do another rapid shot at the same 2 targets.
Okay. 4 and 5. Gotcha.
Yep.
The natural 1 is unfortunate, and the 10 is also unfortunate. Both arrows go wide. One of them just kind of like do that thing where like you pull the string back and you just kind of like let loose and it just kind of falls to the side.
So
Only
sad.
1. We'll swing at Aiko. However, Aiko is able to get back on her feet from her bump into the wall and uses her polearm to deflect it. Oni 4 will keep shooting at the guy who's shooting at him. The arrow, once again, you duck underneath it. You're used to fighting archers, so it's pretty easy. Shizuko, luckily this is before the invention of firearms.
I mean, I guess I'll just Ancestors Council Wuyan again.
Yeah, even with the +2, he missed both. It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just stay here and
Do you want
keep
to?
doing that.
Okay, stay in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this bar like counter thing, cause I'm trying to find like an easy way to track how many uses I have left of
I was about to say I can just do it in my head. I already know how many you have.
cause I have a little counter.
I was gonna say you have
in my
5 of them and
sheet.
you used 1, so you have 4.
I have 3 now, cause I just used it again.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah.
The Oni that the arrow struck continues to heal every turn. And he will draw his bow and aim at Yuan again, I guess. While the melee people do fights, the arrow people are fighting arrows. The arrow once again dodges by you. Mao.
5-foot step and attack Oni 1.
5-foot leap, true.
Or, yeah. Can I do that?
I mean, it's only a 5-foot drop from there, so I don't see why not. There's a very
Okay.
slight incline.
Okay.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ooh.
Mao
damn.
mauls that Oni to near death.
Mao is the real fucking MVP. Jeez. Mao's fucking badass.
The Oni in front of you, Yuan, gently heals. And then swings a sword at you. However, he's very badly injured from your slash, and doesn't balance very well. Aiko will 5-foot step back and swing at the one that's attacking Yuan. She swings forward and slices its head clean off.
Jeez, I keep forgetting how much damage you fighters do. Or I guess you're not a fighter, you're a warlord, Yuan.
Basically a fighter,
Yeah.
but with cool things.
Yeah, it's
Yuan.
just fighter but cool.
It's fighter, but instead of getting to choose your feats, you instead get a bunch of cool front-loaded abilities.
Nice.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step and make another attack on the as I pass this creature. Actually, yeah. No, I'm just gonna allow it to go ahead and make an attack of op against me.
It misses. You deflect it with your katana as you walk by. You swing forward and this Oni ducks underneath you. Wuyan.
Same thing as last
Yeah,
two.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is basically the archer playstyle.
Combat.
However, when you do...
Damn!
I said, however, when you do hit, like just then, the Oni in front of Yuan gets an arrow to the head and immediately puffs into dust like it's Infinity War. At least this gets rid of body removal. Oni 1 will 5-foot step backwards. No, actually, no. He'll just attack Mao. Mao is unfortunately cut for 4 damage. The cat lets out a painful cry as it gently gets nicked with the blade.
Nobody's taking any damage but Mao.
That's so sad.
Oni 4 will 5-foot step here to be behind the cover again and raise his bow at Yuan, now seeing a bigger threat. The arrow hits Yuan's chest armor and breaks, unfortunately, for the Oni. Shizuko.
Okay, the coast is looking a little bit clearer now. So I think me and Zehu are gonna kind of move. So 15 feet to get there, and then it's going up. This is like
10.
10
So-
to get here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I thought
that's
you
15,
said-
25, 30.
I thought you said this was 5 and this was 10.
Well, no, but it's 10 feet to move, because you have to move 5 foot to the side and 5
Yeah.
feet up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then I guess I'll just
It's-
take another move action.
That's all about those triangles, yo.
Yeah.
Those triangles, yo. Pythagoras is rolling in his grave.
Pythagoras
Yeah,
a
I guess-
bitch.
I'll go up here.
This is my new hot take for any mathematicians out there. Pythagoras a bitch. Mao. I assume is going to destroy this Oni.
Yeah, or attempt to anyway.
Yes. He does. The first claw, the second claw and the bite miss, but the first claw slices the Oni's neck open, and it turns to dust. Aiko Bao. Unfortunate placement. We're gonna do something cool. She's gonna run and try to jump this. How long is that?
Oh shit.
That's a 20-foot jump. Never mind. She'll just go
Shit.
around. Yuan.
Okay. Well, I will come over here and try saying hi one last time. And I succeeded missing again.
Will Yuan ever hit anything? Who
No,
knows?
No, I just go look pretty. That's all I do.
Wu Yan.
Yeah. He just be main character, eat hot chip.
Both of those arrows hit the cover, unfortunately.
Oh, so sad.
The Oni will 5-foot step backwards and shoot Yuan. As this Oni does not have a sword. However, at such close range, Yuan just sidesteps the arrow.
Yeah.
Alright. My turn again?
Shizuko, yep.
What is that? 20.
Uyan's just
30?
chilling in the back.
Yeah, I guess I'll move here just so that I stay within, like, cure light wounds distance of our frontliners, and then I'll just stop there on that bridge.
Mao.
Mao, can Mao go?
Mao can actually go steal the kill, I think.
Think so?
Oh no, just out of range of stealing the kill.
So sad.
Rip.
Well, you can still get there.
Oh, by the way, if you want to turn corners, press the space bar right at the corner.
I see. So, can I do that then?
Sure.
Hold up. If Mao goes,
Oh yeah, I see a better path actually. You're right.
there's this chance that Mao might be able to do this. Yeah, Mao could technically make that.
Oh shit!
Okay, then let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're able to move through allies.
Yep, give me a bite.
A bite. Okay.
Come on. Now, MVP. Oh, damn.
Mao takes the corner too fast. And unfortunately does not bite well. Aika will step up. Swing. Jabbing the Oni in the chest. And Yuan will hopefully finish it off.
Let's hope.
I'm just gonna start moving you, Wuyana, up. And just see, like... Okay, never mind, no. Wuyan, go back to your space. There you go, Wuyan. Just
Get back in your archer corner.
Can I do a normal attack this time?
Yep, just a regular one.
Okay.
Sure, you can do that. That misses.
Ah!
Okay.
The Oni actually regenerates.
Do you know why we aren't able to kill it?
Why?
I know. Because it's Mao's kill.
Yeah, it's mouse kill.
Shizuko, can you kill this thing?
No. I do not have an action that would be able to do damage
Just buff.
from this distance.
Oh, wait, no, because buffing is a... You can just chill.
Yeah, I'll just kind of chill here, because my
Wow.
buff is a limited resource.
Here, Sigi, I'll get this for you.
Alright, come on.
It's dead.
Hey!
Wait, no, it has 1 HP because it regenerated.
Oh, that's so sad.
Sure, Aiko will get it this time round.
Just to be flashy, Aika will 5-foot step and use her Saestis on her hand to punch it.
Oh shit.
Wow, that would have been so cool, but no, that's a miss. Yuan.
Oni is fucking putting up a fight.
Okay, I am going to sheath my sword
Okay.
as my move action, and then I'm going to unsheath it because for some reason, anytime I unsheath my sword, I can go ahead and use this attack, which makes them flat-footed.
Okay.
And adds...
Unsheathing your sword provokes an AOO, though.
Not if
It
you're a
does-
warlord,
Right! Oh my god.
Right.
Fucking course it doesn't.
because it's part of his rotation to sheath and unsheath his sword for maneuvers.
So, flat-footed, so maybe I have a chance.
It's yep, that kills it.
Damn.
What the fuck?
You split this Oni in half as it burns to ash. And the cave grows quiet.
Is anybody hurt other than Mao? No.
Besides the crackling of fire, it's quiet. Move you, Yuan. Here you go.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I just do a giant leap.
Fly through the air. Ooh, pretty.
So here, let me unsnap you. Okay, Yuan, you move, so I need to re-unsnap you. There you go. Now you're unsnapped. As you walk in, you see a living space for several people. As well as a lot of this area is ransacked, so you don't think that the Onis built this place. They just took it over. On the fire here, there is a large mammal roasting. It's definitely not a person, but it's not any animal you've ever seen. It looks similar to a large boar.
Huh. And where is this king, so to speak? Maybe he's up these stairs.
Sort of peek around the corner.
Yeah, you hear, the sound of two people conversing quietly. And as you turn the corner, you see quite a sight. Oh, I forgot about Aiko. Let me unpower attack her, because she's on that right now.
Yeah, if Yuan is just like kind of showing himself to these lads, then I'll probably just like look through. I don't know, are there like slits in this little like covering that I can look through or something?
No, but there's a pretty obvious corner here. And you want, as you look around the corner, you see A large, obese, not large, more like wide, obese Oni chatting with what appears to be a child, maybe like in his early teens, maybe 13, 14, and the child is chained to a bedpost.
No.
The monstrous King of Havoc, sort of like, is making clear like a grand show, and he is essentially pointing to the walls. You see, this cave is beautifully decorated. The walls appear to all be painted by hand, including the ceiling, and the monstrous king is sitting on his bed with his legs crossed, as Gezi, here this child, is looking up at the walls, and the monstrous King of Havoc is pointing. I'll just call him the king, although that has a different meaning in my world for a meta reason, but for now we'll call him the king. He points up at the ceiling and he's like, "See, that one, I pointed that when I saw a cloud look just like that, and I needed that. I told them I needed that in my cave." Gezi is sort of nodding quietly. He doesn't seem to speak, but is listening mostly because that's all he has to do. He's listening to the Monsters King explain his paintings on the walls. As you sort of turn the corner, neither of them see you as they're both enthralled in their conversation.
Okay. Try sneaking up there.
Okay,
Or sneaking a little bit closer.
give me a stealth check. Nice. 9. That's your number.
Oh.
I can't seem to roll well in this particular game whatsoever.
Yeah, no, like literally every roll you have made thus far has been.
However, the monstrous King of Havoc is completely obsessed with his paintings, and is not paying any attention. I'll zoom in on his art, because I like his art a lot.
Kind of ugly.
That's his thing.
Does this child look like distressed?
The child looks completely emotionless. He is chained by his left wrist to the bedpost and is sitting down on a rug that clearly has been set out for him. As you step in, sort of quietly duck in, even though you're not super good at sneaking, the Monstrous King of Havoc doesn't seem to be pretty good at paying attention. He is in the middle of discussing the shading on a painting of a waterfall right about here. He's remarking on the beauty of his piece to Gezi here, this child.
Can we hear like so who paint does he have like people who painted this stuff?
No, he is saying that he painted this. He painted everything here. And you can see that there are some parts here that are like unfinished. He clearly is planning to paint the entire cavern. However, he doesn't seem to recognize you guys or realize you're there. You can see that Gezi does look at you, but he seems like uninterested in you. Not like he's being rude, but like he literally is just emotionless about it.
Should I send in Zehu as like a decoy? Just like funny little white fox.
Hee hee, funny fox. Funny yellow dog.
Funny funny white fox.
He doesn't seem threatening to this child, even though
He clearly has a weapon, but it's not drawn. It's on his back. He has a large flail. Someone is knocking on a door.
Maybe we should try and solve this peacefully?
I will step in and say, Monstrous King of Havoc.
Huh? He sort of turns on his bed and looks. Oh. Yeah, I thought I heard a commotion. He sort of slowly gets up and thumps onto the ground. Why then have you come to my lair? Warrior? He looks at you and then the weird kitsune boy.
We came to understand. Why do you have the child locked up?
Oh, this child, I own him.
You what?
I own him. I took him fair and square. Well, I didn't take him from anyone, I just kind of found him in the woods. You know, finders keepers. It's nice to have someone to speak to. The Monsters King of Havoc sort of gently unsheaths his flail. So, you killed all my guards?
Well, they attacked us.
Fine.
Shizuko will sort of like go along the walls. sort of,
Oh,
like,
I'm upside down.
ignoring-
Looking at the paintings, those
Yeah.
are very well done paintings. Are you an artist?
Hmm. I guess.
Can I roll sense motive just to see if he's being honest about like
Sure.
having painted these?
Give me a sense motive.
Alright. Okay. 11.
Hmm. You don't sense any sign of him deceiving you. He says, well, I wouldn't call myself an artist. I just painted these in my spare time, between raids.
It is obvious that you have some skill in art. These are very gorgeous.
You are flattering for an invader.
Well, I'm honest. Flattering would be to tell you something that is just to stroke your ego.
Well, I like to collect beautiful things. Art, jewels, he motions. He says, furniture. He motions towards this very nice bed with very nice silken sheets and pillows. And people.
Wait, did he just say emotions?
He said, he motions, is what I said.
Oh, okay. I was like, did he
Um,
steal this child's emotions?
And he says, and people. And he kind of like puts a hand on the child's head and like ruffles his hair.
See.
I'm-
And how do you feel about Dove?
Ugh. Dove is so self-centered. Gazy kind of like looks up at the mention of Dove and seems like to resonate with that word specifically.
Am I able
If anyone
to-
knows anything about the Chinese Mandarin language, but you would know something in Shao. Does anyone have linguistics?
I don't believe so.
So you can know the meaning of the word Gazy?
Wait, I might. Let me check. I don't
Am I
know.
able to see if Daisy is
Do I
hurt?
have...
at all?
From this distance, Gazy doesn't look injured. He does look chained up, but he's not hurt.
I do not have linguistics.
Yeah, so I can't tell you the meaning of the word.
Does he look like malnourished or anything?
No. He's certainly not starving. In fact, there's actually a plate of food next to him on the ground that he's been kind of nibbling at. What? So, yeah, as I said, he ruffles the kid's hair. He says, I collect all things that are beautiful. And Dove is self-centered, arrogant.
Have you tried to converse with Dove and deal with Dove?
Impossible. He completely shrugs off the idea.
So why do you collect all things beautiful?
Well, why are things beautiful if not to look at them?
But should it not be shared among all the peoples?
Well, yes. People have their own beautiful things, and I have my own beautiful things. I would not ask for your sword or armor. Although, if you died and did not need it, then I would take it, for no one owns it. And this child has no owner, so I took it.
How do you know the child had no owner?
Well, I found it deep in the woods. And look at it. It's human. No humans live here anymore.
Humans do live here, though.
Since when?
Can I? Wait, can I identify this child just to make sure that it is like, is this a human or?
Looking at it, it appears human. It's certainly not an elf. The elves of Shaolang are much, much different. They have, like, leafy and woody textures on their, like, skin and hair. This clearly is some sort of human, although a very pale human.
Since me and my folk moved in,
He squints at you. I have heard no tale of human. Not for, many centuries. Ooh.
I will.
The monstrous king looks at Zehu. What a pretty creature.
Yeah, so what about it?
Ooh. Your creature. If you are interested in the boy, I will trade you that boy for this creature. He points at the fox.
Wait a minute. Do I need to check if I have it prepared? Do not. Okay.
You
It's
work.
not even on my spell list. Okay.
You work for Dove. He says to Yuan.
We are in parley with Dove at the moment, and I was hoping to get in parley with you. If that is not possible, of course, then alas, we shall have to fight. But I would rather not. You look formidable, and I would hate to motion around to the artistry or the paintings to lose a creature that is capable of doing such amazing work.
This guy is Akuma, right?
He is clearly an Akuma. Yes, he probably isn't. Because of his like civilized attitude, he probably isn't originally an Akuma. He could be a transformed Akuma, although transformed Akuma are the most deadly.
Wait, like Akuma that are transformed from people or
From
the other
anything
way?
else.
Oh, okay.
So Akuma that are born and created, like the Oni, are lesser, whereas Akuma that are transformed from other creatures are usually much more powerful. This guy appears to be a human, or at least formerly a human. Although it's impossible to tell how long he's been transformed.
How long has the boy been here?
Several weeks. There are no villages near here, so the boy is days from any place where... I mean, days from any monastery or anything else. He looks at you, Shizuko. You are beautiful. I see that. Do you think I am beautiful? He points to his flab.
Actually, I know exactly how to respond. Wait, yeah, so he asked if I think he is beautiful.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay. There is very clearly beauty within you, as evidenced by your works, motioning to like the paintings. But there is also definitely a sliver of you that is not.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh wait, no, actually, my diplomacy's kind of okay.
Your diplomacy is it
'cause
your
I have-
diplomacy wisdom based or is that intelligence skills?
No, it's only intelligence skills. Sadly, if I took like,
If you were
student
I was
of
gonna say
philo-
if you're an inquisitor, that's how it would be. But
yeah, if I were able to
give me a diplomacy roll.
yeah, let me get that diplomacy. There we go. Hey.
Your words are kind. The monstrous King of Havoc reaches down and undoes the chain from the boy. Perhaps, he thinks, perhaps I don't need to be beautiful on the outside.
External beauty is nothing if what's inside is cold and dark.
He slowly nods. And Gazy kind of just gently walks over to you and, like, hands you the other side of the chain.
Am I able to like am I able to like undo the like shackle that's tied to his wrist?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
The monstrous King of Havoc sits down. And as he sits in meditation thinking about what you said, you watch as he, in a gentle light, burns away.
Oh! What happened? What did I do? Did I
Bro, you
just vibe check this
bullied
guy
him.
and he failed?
No, you cleansed him. He became, the monstrous King of Havoc became an Akuma because he
Okay,
was
so
mistreated for his appearance.
So he didn't fail the vibe check. He succeeded at the vibe check.
Yes, yes. You've cleansed this Akuma.
So our initial idea of more was actually good.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't always have to fight a yokai. Also, that guy was like CR4. He's pretty tough.
Yeah, I was looking at his stats because we were able to see the stats.
Although,
of
yeah,
every
he had like
creature you put out.
he had like 18s
like 40
and all physical.
hit points,
Yeah.
AC 18. Like, goddamn, nobody was gonna be hitting that.
The child looks up at you, and he says, "I see now what you said. Maybe I can change also." He gives you a deep bow. I am Dove.
Wait, you're Dove?
Gazy is the Mandarin word for dove, or dove child. He says, "Yes, I had to have one of my servants, well, hold the fort in my place. As I was traveling, the monstrous king took me and kept me here, but after speaking with him for so long, and after your words, perhaps I have also been wrong."
Wow.
Ain't that about a bitch?
definitely beautiful that you were able to recognize that.
Also, he literally... It's hard to hide, but if you zoom in on his art, he literally has wings.
Yeah, I saw those. I kind of wanted to ask. I was like, are
He
those,
doesn't. He
like-
doesn't have wings now.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, at first I was thinking like, he was just like the child of Dove or something like that.
Well, his
No,
name.
Dove.
His name Gezi means literally dove child.
Nice.
But
Well,
gang, you have cleansed the monstrous king of havoc.
so if you are Dove, then we have a request to ask of you.
I know of your request. I've heard it through my birds back home. If your request is other than the blessing, then you may speak it.
Shizuko will sort of look to Yuan.
Yuan will give a slight nod, as in that is all that he's is all he is asking of Dove.
Well, let's go then. He waves his hands, and he's going to teleport you there.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yes, thank you for that. The chains were stopping my spell casting. I'll be taking those. He motions to them and they also vanish. And
Wait.
with a sick kind of cold sucking sound, you all instantly appear in the Sakura Grove.
Ah, nice.
He talks to this dove. Not you, Yuan. The dove is also named Yuan.
Nice.
The dove flies
What?
away,
What a coinky.
turning back into a normal size as it reaches the branches.
Oh.
And Gezi, or Dove, sits on this big rock and just kind of like waves his feet because he can't reach the ground.
Baby.
Well, you certainly have my blessing to rule here. As long as you rule with the same attitude. He waves his hands, and Yuan, a single white coin appears in your hand.
I will.
That symbol is of my blessing.
I will look at the coin to get a feel for what it is.
It is a shiny silver coin with an emblazoned dove on it.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Is it magical?
Yeah, it has minor divination magic on it.
Interesting.
That coin will show any other yokai you meet that you have my blessing. Although I am not the most powerful or influential, still you will have something.
What do you know of? What was the closest yokai? Was it like
The kun. The
Kur-
kun.
Kun. Yeah. What do you know of the Kun?
Ah. If you go to see the kun, you must climb Mount Shinkoku. And the kun is a teacher. He teaches lessons. Although I'm not sure, I have not visited him in several decades. I'm sure that he is there, and if you climb, he will know. He is usually very friendly, though. All of his lessons are well-meaning, although sometimes harsh. But you have taught me a lesson, and it is always good, as one never stops learning.
That is what my uncle taught me.
Well, thank you all again. If you require food or a place to sleep, my grove is open to you.
No, I think. Oh wait, what time is it?
It's about mid-afternoon.
I think we must start moving again, as we need to get to Kun.
Well, good luck then.
Thank you.
Yeah, Shizuka will give like a bow as we leave.
All right.
Same here.
You all show your respects to Dove, and you begin to walk away.
Cool.
So, as you guys are out of earshot, if you want to talk about this, you can. Also, everyone levels up.
Yay! Oh, so are we doing that right now or after the session?
Right now.
Right now, okay. Cool.
So, first I'll take Sigi through it, because he is the least experienced. Sigi, you've leveled up.
Yes.
Okay, let me pull Hunter level with you. Let's see, let me get my Hunter stuff. There it is. So, Sigi, you get...
Oh, we get a feat.
Yep. You get Hunter Tactics, meaning that you automatically grant your teamwork feats to your animal companion. And you get a teamwork feat. Basically, it's a feat where you work with someone else who has the same feat.
Okay.
I actually have a recommended feat right away for you to choose, if you wish to take my advice.
Well, what's that one?
There is a feat called Pack Flanking, where, let's see. As long as you have an animal companion, you and your companion are considered flanking, regardless of position.
Ooh. Wait, is it only if they're adjacent to the same enemy?
Let's see, when you companion is adjacent. Oh, you're right. That's only if you're adjacent, damn.
Yeah, so that's not so good for an archer. How do I like level up on this on map tools?
You just do it, and then I'll put all the stuff in.
Okay. I'm like trying to edit the properties. I changed the saves to match the new numbers, but that's about it. Here. Well, I think all I get is a feat and second level spells, so. And my BAB increases, so. Does it give me anything? No. Okay.
Here's a good one. Friendly Fire. When you initiate this feat as a standard action, you can make a range attack. Basically, you get a +2 to your attack roll, but if your shot misses the target, you must attack essentially your pet.
Ooh.
Let's see. Ooh, actually, no. This is actually a better one. Coordinated shot. If your pet is threatening an opponent, you get a +1 to range attacks. That's just straight up very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled, if you'll notice, that was the HP roll.
And also, Weon, you're gonna roll, so do /roll 1d8. Okay, so you take 4 because we take average or less.
Average or higher?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Hey!
Okay, and then you have one more spell per day, and one more spell to choose. So if you want to look at the hunter spell list, or the druid or ranger spell list. Do you want me to send you those?
Sure. It
Okay.
says for friendly fire I need, or not friendly fire, the
Coordinated shot.
yeah, it says I need point blank shot. Do
That
I
does
do
that
automatically?
that doesn't exist in Elephant in the Room, so it has no prerequisite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe actually it does still exist in Elephant in the Room. It's just that its prerequisite is precise shot. However, I believe they all to where any feat that used to have the prerequisite point blank shot now has the prerequisite of precise shot.
Which you already
So you
get
could
for
still-
being a which you already get for being
Yeah.
a hunter.
Okay. Then I guess I can take that then.
Can someone
Maybe I
roll me a
should
can
take-
someone roll me a d10?
Sure. Should I take an extra hex or should I take slashing grace so I can actually like do something in melee?
It's up to you.
What do y'all think?
I would go extra hex and then go slumber hex.
Slumber
Yeah,
Hex
it's just
really is amazing. in
Yeah,
the
because slumber hex
these
is
levels.
busted.
Yeah, wait, let me check.
Also, could someone roll me the d10, please?
Yeah.
Nice.
9.
That's Aiko's HP. One sec. Aiko will unfortunately not get her feat. She'll just get all her stat stuff because she has to choose that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm personally able to take slumber. However, well, I guess I can.
Yeah, because you can
I'm
take
able
any
to-
you can take any hex that a witch gets.
I can take one hex that a witch gets. You can only select a given hex once. So you can only select witch hex once, which means you can only get one hex from the witch
Is your
list.
BAB 1 or 2 now, Adrian?
Mine is 2 now.
Okay,
Because
gotcha.
I'm a 3/4 BAB class, yeah. I could get Evil Eye, seems kind of good. Especially since,
I'll
it's...
level
Yeah, Mao is already leveled up, yep.
up. Okay.
Mao now has 26 HP.
Yeah, no, actually, Evil Eye might be really good because I think the best part about it is that it doesn't have a cooldown.
Yuan, you also not Yuan, Wuyan. Sorry, you guys have opposite names.
I know.
Mhm.
Occasionally I go, what? What did you
Yeah.
say?
You have 6 skill points to put. Let's see. You could actually just put 1 in each of your skills. Do you want me to just do that?
I guess.
Okay. There you go. Wuyan, let's see. Now we just need... Wuyan, you just need to choose a feat.
I'll just do the coordinated shot.
Oh no, you get that one for free. You have to choose
Oh.
another feat because you're level 2. Not level 2, you're level 3 now. Each odd level you get a feat.
So is that my teamwork one? So I get just another one?
Yeah, you just get any other one for free.
Oh. I see. Um.
Hmm. I could get child sent.
Gross.
Yeah. That one's one of the definitely like witch witch hexes. Where's slumber? What does it even do? Slumber.
It just makes someone fall asleep.
As per the spell sleep, hex can affect a creature of any hit die. Will not wake due to noise or light, but others could rouse it with a standard action.
It's incredibly good.
Yeah, I mean that's basically just like you're out.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of like any other feats I might want other than like extra hexes. And I'm drawing blanks here. Like I can't really think of anything. It's just like I might pick up Slashing Grace at like maybe 9th level or something, and then every other feat I get is just gonna be like an extra hex or something like that.
Oh,
Would I be able to take mini shots?
unfortunately not yet, because your BAB is 2, I believe. When that needs a BAB of 6, I believe, or 8.
A base attack bonus?
Yeah,
It says +6.
yeah, because so you need to have at least 6, where you only have 2 right now.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, that's right. So the nature of the Shaman's Familiar, it can't be modified, so you can't make it into an improved familiar, right?
I don't believe so.
Huh?
I said I don't believe so. No.
Let me check again. I just gotta be sure. Because I could have sworn there was something about that. Spirit animal. Let me just control F. Improve. Treat as familiar. Any familiar. Animal cannot be changed, although uses the statistics of a specified animal. It's treated as an outsider with the native subtype. Oh, now my little guy is able to deliver touch spells and hexes.
Nice.
That's kind of cool. Huh. Maybe it was just for the Figment familiar archetype. I think that's what it was. Yeah. Figment can never serve as a witch's familiar, a shaman spirit animal, or any other spell granting familiar. Yeah. So I could take improved familiar, but that'd be kind of lame because then I'd lose out on Fox and I'd have to take like an imp or something.
Okay, I think I am pretty much done.
Huh. I'm looking around for feats for Uyan.
Spirit animal. Yeah, so shamans never get like major or like the better types of hexes. They only get one hex. They only get like base hexes, basically.
I appear to only have 175 megabytes of space left in my computer.
What?
1 second. Let me...
Uninstall XCOM 2.
No, let me delete some old videos that I've already uploaded.
Oh, that's right. I was like, how the fuck do you use so much space? And then I remember you record all of your tabletop sessions.
Hmm.
There's one that I can get that allows me to like entangle someone with like
There you
silk.
go. Now I deleted 3 recordings. Now I have 79 gigs left.
Damn.
There you go.
I could get a ward, which gives a deflection bonus to AC and a resistance bonus on saving throws to one person until they get hit or make a saving throw.
Ooh, this is actually a good one. For Weon. When you're ally with this, it's a teamwork feat, so your cat gets it too. When your pet charges someone and hits with an attack, you get a +2 to your next attack rolls.
Sounds good.
It's called Distracting Charge. You want to do that one?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, Weon,
Yeah,
your character's finished.
Don't I need a spell, you said?
Oh, yeah, you need to choose a spell, yep.
I'm scrolling up to where the one person linked a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, where is Maya? This is upsetting. Oh, you're taking Slashing Grace?
Me?
You are?
I don't know. I sent that before I even considered.
You don't have to send it to me. We're literally talking.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
It's like you're texting me at the dinner table.
I'm shy, okay?
Weon, what did you take for your feat?
I took Mithril Current Style.
What does that do?
It goes ahead and makes it so that as a swift action, as long as I have not drawn my weapon, I can go ahead and feint with performance dance.
Okay.
So I can do swift action feints.
Okay, so once Shizuko... Here, I'll just... Because everyone's stats are good. Oh, let me change your bow back to a normal bow. Is everyone except for Shizuko good?
I'm still looking for a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a hex to take, so.
I'll move us to the main map.
I guess I'll take Deadeye's arrow.
Ooh, Deadeye Arrow, okay. What does that do?
You create an arrow made of crackling electricity, which you may use for one of the two effects. You can attack, which you can either throw it or use a bow. It deals 1d6 points of electricity damage plus 1 point per level to a maximum of plus 5.
Okay.
Or you can do a beacon. You throw or shoot it straight up, and when it reaches maximum range or a solid surface, it explodes in a peal of thunder and forms a forked bolt of electricity resembling, I don't know, some random holy symbol which lingers for 1 round. The thunder and lightning are as loud and bright as natural thunder and lightning, but they do not harm any nearby creatures.
Okay. So, gang, where are we going next?
I don't know, but wherever we're going, I now have Slumber. Because, yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Okay, I'll copy paste the text of Slumber and put it in your notes.
Cool. And then, yeah, I also get my 2nd level Spirit Magic spell, which is Spiritual Weapon, by the way.
Okay, nice. So,
I think we're gonna head up towards the mountains to get up to Kun.
okay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
You begin to travel. First night. Uneventful. How are we going to approach this mountain? As you reach the edge, you see in front of you a large mountain range. And you see clearly the tallest mountain in this group is tall enough that it goes above the cloud layer. That is more than likely the mountain that is being spoken of.
Wait, what the fuck? I think this app that I'm using to track my spells is wrong. It says Unseen Servant is a 2nd level spell, and that Spiritual Weapon isn't a 2nd level spell. Those are 1st and 2nd level spells.
The mountain is actually so high that it almost scrapes the cradle. Sort of like shimmering field that surrounds the planet of Arala.
Well, let's approach the mountain itself. Get as close to the mountain as we can. In the meantime, we'll have Wu Yan look for any paths that might lead up, or any way that it could be climbed using survival, I'm guessing?
Yep. Wuyan, your excellent survival check shows you that there actually is a footpath up the mountain. However, not however, because you have no clue about it, but the path starts here and goes up the side.
I'm not on the main map. Ah, there we are.
The path goes up the mountain through the Valley of the Titan, and then goes up, 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 up. It'll be like a 3-day walk up a mountain. Luckily, it's the middle of summer, and it's not really that snowy.
That's good.
So, the gang approaches the Valley of the Titan.
We probably should have asked about the Valley of the Titan.
Certainly that would have been a good idea, but now here we are.
Am I able to commune with the birds to ask things about it?
Yeah, you may.
Okay, and I can only ask one question, right?
Yes, you may ask one question.
Okay, so what should we ask the birds about the Valley of the Titan? If anyone has any suggestions.
if there are any dangerous inhabitants?
That sounds good to me. Um,
You whistle.
I will do
The
that.
birds tell you that no one lives in the Valley of the Titan. It's completely uninhabited.
Okay.
Besides,
Thank you.
besides birds and like rats in the sides of the mountains, and maybe like a goat.
A goat.
It's
One singular goat.
Go.
And I'll bring you to the Valley of the Titan. This is quite a big map, so it might load slow.
Thanks, birds, for your insight. Chirp, chirp, tweet, tweet.
And actually, music for the Valley of the Titan. One sec.
Oh.
But you guys begin your climb up. For those of you not used to like physical labor, although I guess most of you would be, except maybe Shizuko. The climb up is hard. The climb up is hard, although it's clear that this is a footpath. You're not like climbing sheer rock. This place is seemingly well traveled. Or this path is made to be well traveled. Which is slightly weird.
Yeah, strange.
I'm assuming we aren't able to bring the horses at this point.
For now, yes. But it's probably going to get more steep later. Okay, you may move yourselves. Unless you want to all move as a group with one person doing everyone.
Yeah, I'll move with everybody else.
Okay. You want? Let's have you grab everyone. Oh god, everyone's everywhere. Okay. You begin to move. You see, this valley is large. It's a large indent. And it's covered in stone, like sheer white bits of stone outcropping. And you actually see, up to the north on the side of this cliff, there's another path, and there's a bit of, like, metal jutting out of the rock. It's rusted and old, although it's clearly still together.
Does it look like the metal is some sort of part of a building or something?
It appears to be disconnected, although it runs a large metal rod. It looks like a rod, or maybe like a bridge, runs across the entire length of the valley. Over the top of it. Everyone make... Actually, I'm going to make secret checks. Because if I tell you what check it is, it's going to give it away.
Everyone go ahead and make a spaceship construction check.
Okay, stop moving real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, because you moved and everything got fucked up. Okay. Actually, the first person and the only person that gets to point this out is Zehu.
Oh.
As you guys are more worried about walking and, like, keeping your footing on this sort of rugged path, Zehu looks around and says, This is unbelievable. Zehu says, Shizuko, look,
Yes?
look up and around us. These rocks they're not rocks. And I'll zoom
What
out.
are they? Oh no. Oh lord.
Whoa.
Whoa, big boy. Okay, so that these are still rocks, but this stuff is bone.
Yes.
Okay.
And this metal
Okay.
bridge is an enormous sword.
Sword. Nice. How much can we sell it for?
Just throw it in your back pocket.
But yes,
Ah.
Zehu points this out, and after I assume Shizuko would also point this out, everyone
Mhm.
sees an enormous humanoid skeleton covered in moss and rot and is just wasting away.
Interesting.
The skeleton is larger than any creature you could even imagine. Seemingly its fall, or its death, created this valley.
Mm.
Yeah, you continue moving. You sort of have to step over the skeleton's hand. You see the path goes right up through the skeleton's rib cage. In this way. Or up here, the path goes through its head. If you guys have any questions about to each other, you can keep walking. Nothing stops you. Nothing attacks you. It's just a very strange sight.
I wonder if this was a Kuma.
There's no way to tell.
Wait, you said you wonder if this is an Akuma?
If it was an Akuma.
I have a feeling that it isn't, because if it was an Akuma, then it wouldn't leave any remains.
Oh, I had not contemplated that. Good point, my friend.
Although it clearly looks humanoid.
Mhm.
There's like no weird features or horns or anything like that. Just looks like a big dude.
Big lad.
Bigger than any giant you've ever heard of. Even the titans in the far south, they don't get this big. This is beyond colossal size. This thing probably, when it was alive, it probably just sat on the mountains.
Just where? Yeah. I just need a hand to figure out where we should be going.
After a very short climb, maybe like 20 feet, get into the actual entrance to the mountain path. And that is the end of this map. You know how long it took me to find a map that fit my cool little visual that I wanted? Let's see.
I'm surprised you were able to find one that fit your cool little vision at all.
The sword is a bit like... The sword, what's it called? I know the map doesn't see it, but the sword is actually much more well carved in universe. And it sort of shines. It's like a dull greenish metal that doesn't seem to reflect light very well. For metallurgists out there, it's probably adamantine, and therefore survived the test of time. All right. You've reached the mountain pass. And you begin your 3-day climb.
Who's good at climbing?
Luckily, it's not a sheer climb, so you don't have to worry about that.
Not me.
I dropped a bowl, but luckily it didn't break.
Who's good at it?
Yep.
I don't know. I have a climb thing. Apparently, I think.
I have equipment for climbing, but I'm not good at it.
One second. And I gotta use the... Where's the clan art? Yes, the Feng clan art. Here we go. Tell me when you've loaded in. Okay. As you guys walk, you can see the cliffside here. Oh god. Sort of like large area. And you hear, as you approach the mountain pass...
Is Kun the giant bird
Well, let me answer your question.
or something? I
Because
feel
as you
like-
answer the... Oh my god, I'm muted. I did a big monologue. Let me answer your question about is Kun the bird one. As you approach the mountain pass and begin to ascend, you hear flapping and shrieking in the air. And an enormous creature lands on the mountain near you.
Oh, I see.
For scale, that thing in its claws is a ship.
Oh.
Large burb.
Let me see if I can get it bigger, native size.
Wait, a ship or like a boat?
A boat.
Okay. So like not huge, but like...
It lands and nestles itself right here. Pilgrims.
Yes.
Are you...
I will then motion to Shizuko.
Are you the...
As you approach
Yokai-
it lets out a squawk and flaps its wings. Burdened. It motions at you.
Burdened?
You are all burdened. It quietly contemplates for a few seconds. You have brought your burdens to this mountain. This mountain is a place of peace and tranquility. Your burdens will not let you go far. It stares at you as if expecting a response. You're silent. Do I frighten you?
I think we are just trying to understand your words better.
It sort of does
yeah.
that. It does that funky little bird hop, except big.
Funky little bird hop, but big.
You know the one.
Yeah.
The kun lowers its head to your level, Shizuko, and it sniffs. I smell doubt. You are all
Doubt?
burdened. I do not wish you harm, but if you wish to climb this mountain and reach my shrine, you must shed your burdens and become enlightened. If you do not, you will not make it up this mountain.
Huh.
Okay, intro music's over. Let's go to something more peaceful. Funky bird hop.
Funky bird hop.
Which of you is this Shogun I have heard of?
That would be me.
You are the most burdened of all. I sense it. And you must shed your burdens as well. I will show you how. The kun says, all of you, line up. All of you that have burdens. Not the animals. They are not burdened like you. The kun will gently set his beak towards you and give you a gentle tap on each of your chests. And you all feel... God. It's so weird. It's a weird sensation. You know how, like... How do you think an egg feels when you crack it? But not in a painful way. You feel
like
you
a
feel,
hatch?
You feel
Like an
no
internal hatching?
like when you break an egg to like eat it. Yeah, you feel yourselves open, but not in an uncomfortable way. More like someone is looking into you kind of way.
Okay.
I sense it in you all. Doubt, despair, fear, anger. These 4 things cannot be on this mountain. This mountain is the resting place of a powerful Akuma, and its essence bleeds throughout this mountain. If you do not shed these burdens, you will never make it to the top. This mountain will test you and help you shed your burdens. When you are enlightened, meet me at the top of the mountain. Then, I will see if I can grant you a blessing.
Very well.
The kun flaps up and says, your test begins now. And the kun's eyes glow a sort of brownish reddish color. And you all are gonna make will saves. And it will flop away.
Roll will saves?
Yep.
Okay. What? Oh my god. What was that?
Nice too.
Is that in the skill?
Nice.
Oh, no, that's saves. It's a purple button.
Oh, I see.
Okay, you won. Nice. By nice, I mean you failed, but still nice.
Oh.
Alright.
So it was fruitless to begin with.
Well, no, because DC was 20. But, you all find yourselves... Gotta get a more somber theme now. But, in front of you lays the task of climbing a mountain. Quite a tall one indeed. And throughout this mountain climb, you'll be tested. That sounds like a lot. How does everyone feel about this task? In character.
And the will save is supposed to represent us not overcoming that self-doubt and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like everyone to talk about how their character feels doubtful. Those of you who fail worse are overcome with more doubt. However, all of you are overcome in some way. Aiko is not here, but she is crippled by her own self-doubts.
At this point, Yuan is doubting his right for leadership. It's the first time he's really doubted that he's consciously thought about his doubt for leadership. Every other time, he's always held it as his mandate, but now he thinks, "Is it really my mandate? Is this what it takes? It should be easier than this. To have the mandate of heaven should be easier than this. I know I have it. Do I?" And those are the thoughts going through his head.
Alright. Sigi, what about you?
Well, you see, Wu Yan is doubtful of himself and his abilities, which is very rare because for the most life, he's essentially been pretty much dependent on himself.
But
and
in these,
so-
I was gonna say, I'll help you out with this a little bit. In these last few combats, you really haven't been that great.
yeah.
You've been suffering a lot. Your aim has been off significantly, which is strange.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So Uyan is doubting his ability. Shizuka, what about you?
Yeah, Shizuko is definitely doubtful of his physical abilities.
I mean, I was about to say,
And his
you hid
and
that
his
entire
ability
last
to
fight.
protect. And his inability to meaningfully protect or even aid others.
You all crippled, not crippled, but affected by these doubts. The world around you seems darker. As you look around, Mao and Zehu, they're gone.
No!
They're not crippled by doubts as you are. And in front of you, something bleeds up from the earth. Something dark, viscous, and slightly glowing.
Oh no.
In front of you stands what you can only describe as monsters. The twinge on your nose, Shizuko, as you sniff, you can sense, these are not Akuma. This is more like the blood of an Akuma taken form.
So it's just negative energy, basically?
Not negative energy, but corrupting energy. And you all immediately, it's like a flinch, because these things shriek as loud as they can, and they begin to slowly crawl towards each of you. One of them towards each of you. What do you all do? As you back away, Yuan and Wuyan, as you both back away, you seem to get faster. Aiko has her weapon raised, but she is shaking. You all are considered shaken, by the way.
All of us?
While in the presence of the Shahs, you are instantly shaken, no save.
Wow. Okay.
This one,
Seeing
by the way, this one right here is yours, Shizuko. This one's Wuyan's. This one is, no, this one's Wuyan's. This one's Yuan's. Sorry, you guys' names are so similar. This one's Aiko's. So let me place you guys out, so it's more obvious.
seeing Aiko's fear, it triggers the part of the mandate of heaven. The thing that he's trying to hold on to is that a true leader protects his people as much as he goes ahead and guides his people. So all of a sudden, seeing Aiko is enough to cause Yuan to step forward cautiously and then grit his teeth and force himself forward even a little bit further.
Okay. The Shah continues to approach you. What do you do?
Whip the blade up through towards the Shah
Make an
without
attack.
thinking. My
Strike.
attacks are amazing.
It only has 1 HP. However, you miss.
If those stats on the, on the thing are anything to go by,
I'm
I don't
aware.
think.
You swing your sword at your doubts. The blade passes right through them. The doubts grow larger as you fail. Make a perception check. What is everyone else doing while this is happening? Yuan swings at his doubts, and he fails completely.
Shizuko is trying to calm himself as he is very much panicking that Zehu is not by his side.
Yuan? You sort of start to get the hang of it. 1 second. Something catches your eye. Make a second perception check. You need to pass 2 in a row to see this lesson. Wow, okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happens, and you can interpret the lesson however you want. As you are fighting the Shah, and the wind blows, you see the reeds and the bamboo of the forest around you. The wind blows harder and harder as you swing, and the bamboo that stands stiff against the wind is shattered and broken, but the reeds near the ground that bend with the wind can endure the storm. That's all I'll say. What does everyone else do? Shizuko is trying to steady himself. Wuyan, what are you doing?
Take another step back.
The Shah is clawing against the ground. It doesn't have any legs, so it's just like a torso dragging itself quicker across the ground. And as you step backwards, it claws even faster. It is almost upon you. Aiko is standing still and paralyzed, and the Shah is gently creeping towards her. Very, very slowly. As well as Shizuko's is gently creeping towards him as well.
Shizuko is going to exhale and summon 4 small purple flames that will surround him to try and light up the area. It's just gonna cast dancing lights.
Alright? Those lights are immediately snuffed.
No. Uh-oh.
As your magic fails.
Oh shit.
The darkness around you grows tighter, almost like a noose around your neck. Yuan?
thinking
You've
and calming himself down,
you've noticed the lesson of the reed.
he will go ahead and, with a snap, the blade finds its sheath, and he will look at the doubt and uh, accept it for what it is, which is his own doubt and his own fears, and will step forward to try meeting with it.
All right. That is your first attempt. However, meeting and facing your doubt head on is accepting it, and the doubt simply gets smaller, but it remains as you accept your doubt. It is still there, blocking your path. Yuan.
Okay, move on.
What's in the sky right now?
Nothing.
Inky black darkness?
Yes. All right. Wuyan, what are you doing?
Trying to think.
It seems like, Wuyan, backing away makes it faster. Standing still makes it slowly crawl towards you, but it's absolutely going to reach you if you don't deal with it. Just like doubt. Yuan has tried accepting his doubt. However, it does weaken the doubt's hold on you, but it still exists. Yuan, actually, there's something cute I can do here. One sec.
Oh, are you gonna make it smaller? Yeah!
Yuan, your doubt is still there. However, you have accepted it. You continue to look around and see the stiff bamboo breaking and the reeds bending, almost like, so that instead of facing towards the wind, they bend and face away from it.
Shizuko is going to sit down, close his, and begin meditating.
Alright, make me a will save.
Hmm?
Make me a will save.
Okay. Save.
You're attempting to force the
Will.
doubt out of your mind. While not a
21!
Yep, while not a direct way, while not the actual direct way of immediately beating him, your self-meditation and discipline banishes your doubt.
Nice.
Okay, so here's a roleplay thing. For the rest of the mountain climb, you cannot doubt anything you guys are doing. You are 100% confident.
Wait, like, we have to, or bad things will happen if we do?
You literally do not have doubt anymore. It's gone. The emotion, it's gone. Yuan and Wuyan. You watch as Shizuko disappears, along with her doubt. Or his doubt, sorry.
Femboy.
I don't know, shoot at it.
Alright. Your arrows hit the doubt.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I see.
Your doubt, as you're running away from it and then strike back at it, the doubt strikes at you. This is non-lethal damage. But as your arrows fail, you begin to kind of not see the point in fighting anymore. You still can fight, but that idea is creeping into your head. What are you doing, Yuan?
At this point, he is going to go ahead and turn, look away from the doubt, relax. He's trying to force himself to relax. Now he's trying to take each step as a individual step, but he's going to turn around and now face away from it, relax, and kneel and start making prayers to his ancestors.
You don't need to make the will save. As you turn your back on your doubts, they vanish. Wuyan and Eiko also see this. And if you wish to, Wuyan and Eiko, you can follow in his example. Seeing as you can't, like, meditate, you have no training like Shizuko does.
Yeah, I'll decide to do that.
Eiko will follow suit. And as you all turn your back on your doubts, they don't affect you anymore.
Cool.
And, just like that, you guys are standing on a sunny cliffside. With no one in sight.
Well, I assume,
Nope.
us in sight?
Yeah,
What?
and Zehu is there, as if you guys didn't move at all. It's just like a blink in your back. However, you are all filled with utter confidence, as your doubts have been completely banished.
Shizuko's gonna pick up Zehu and set him on his shoulder and is gonna look towards the top of the mountain.
Yuan's going to look at his compatriots and say, "Well, let's move on. We have a spirit to, or not,
Everyone keeps forgetting the word
Blessing to
yokai.
obtain?
yokai. Thank you. That was the word I was trying. We have a yokai to meet."
Well, that's all we need this map for.
Alright, cool.
Alright. You get one step up the mountain. On the second day, you don't need to worry about any combat or anything like that. This mountain is not like that. It's not an actual... The whole mountain is kind of an encounter. It's not really an actual travel. But, as you guys walk by, a sort of steeper part of the cliff where it kind of edges off into a forest. As you guys walk by, there is a horrid shriek and a flap, and the coon flies by you. As it bats its wings, you are all hit with a horrible wind. And you all stumble over the cliff. I will show you the basic of where you are. Tell me when you're loaded.
Loaded.
You all, with your weapons sheathed, have easily enough time to grasp the many large rocks. However, you all hit with a thud, although you don't feel pain. It seems like it was just short enough of a fall that you are safe. Beneath you lies a raging river. And you all feel weighed down, like someone is holding on to your shoulders. Alright.
Zehu and Mao are still on top?
Yeah. Apparently, only you have fallen. And as you all grip the rocks and hold on, you feel the same darkness. This time, however, it is not just mere doubt. It is something much stronger and more malevolent that grips onto your shoulders. You feel cold hands, large cold clawed hands on your back. Not scratching you, but holding you down, trying to pull you off the cliff. And you see these creatures above you. as black blood drips from the cliffside. Each drop that hits you feels like a brick tied to your waist. You see them hanging over the cliff, drooling and dripping this black tar onto you. And with every drop, you feel yourself sinking and wanting to let go. It's truly the end for you all. You are all obviously immediately shaken, and you feel yourself gripped with despair. Why not just let go and end it? What do you do?
We're still unable to feel doubt, right?
You are, yes.
Then in that case, Shizuko, doesn't have any doubt that he'll be able to reach the top of this mountain and is going to just start climbing up.
Okay. You ignore your despair and cling on to hope. Every time, as you begin to climb, the two Shahs, the one that was originally focusing on Yuan, now turns his head to focus on you. And they both begin to drip onto you. Despite your lack of doubt, it is getting harder and harder. You feel your fingers slipping. You're going to fall at any minute.
And you don't doubt that you're gonna fall at any minute because we don't have doubt.
Shit.
What do? You feel yourself slipping. You haven't let go yet, but if you keep going up, you feel as though you may slip. Below you,
Son of a... What? There's 8 of them?!
technically there's 12 of them, but yes.
Oh, yeah.
You see, climbing up, there are few Shah, but in the water below, you see many of them lurking, waiting for you to fall.
How far away?
Make a perception check, Shizuko. You're the one that's resisting currently the hardest. Make a perception check to see if you can find a lesson from the land.
Before making a perception check, can I throw something in?
Yes, you may.
Seeing Shizuko getting the one that was focused on me, I will yell to Shizuko, you have this, my friend. I believe in you completely. I'd like to make a diplomacy check to
Inspire?
To inspire.
Yeah, make a diplomacy roll.
Oh!
Shizuko, your friend and Shogun's word are kind, but you simply feel as though you're going to fall.
There's that perception check, by the way!
So, Shizuko, make another perception check.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. You see, in the distance, these trees. Some of them are actually growing on the mountainside with their roots dug deep into the rock and reaching up to the earth. You see, despite horrible conditions, these trees continue to go upwards and reach up for their life.
How far away are the things that are dripping like the black blood?
10 feet?
10 feet away from me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get close enough to where I can grab onto one of them.
As you continue to climb up, despite the weight on you, Shizuko, you feel as though you're going to slip, but you never do. As you continue to climb, they scamper away from you. And as you don't give up and hold on to hope as you climb, the Shahs vanish as you reach the top.
I will actually climb towards the upwards and towards the other Shahs. See, again, trying to fulfill that mandate of heaven and protecting those others, I will attempt to move towards this despair and face it myself as well,
Wuyan,
holding hard onto the rocks.
as Shizuko has also banished your Shah, you feel that weight of despair very, very slowly being lifted off you. The black tar is dripping off of you. Wuyan, what are you doing?
All seeing that Shizuko climbed to the top, I'm starting climbing as well.
Okay. Wuyan, as you're climbing, your fingers are slipping. You're going to fall.
Oh no!
What do you do, Wuyan?
Let's see. I'd be like, damn, bro, I'm gonna die.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You don't fall yet, but you feel as though you may fall if you keep going up. Getting closer to this despair is making you feel worse.
Well, you see, there's 2 despair up top, but there's like 8 of them below me.
So you're taking the path of least despair.
Yes.
That is the lesson.
Nice.
As Wuyan comes to that realization that even though both paths may seem bad, there's always a better path. The one that causes the least amount of despair. You all find your way to the top.
Cool.
You find yourself burdened or unburdened by despair. You can feel hope. You no longer have the ability to feel hopeless. Specifically hopeless. You can still be scared, but you cannot be hopeless. And you can also not be sad.
Cool.
Alright. That lesson was done much quicker than the doubt.
I was really hoping that I would have been able to like grab one of them by their like weird fucking horns and just like pull it off of the cliff and get it to fall into the water below or something like that.
Maybe you'll get to that in time. Because we have more
Perhaps.
Shao to deal with.
That is fair.
As you begin to climb, you see let's see. The path leads into a cliffside cave. The cave is dark, wet, and smells awful.
Shizuko will propose that we set up camp. Wait,
Oh,
what time
this
is it?
what's called. This is assuming that you're setting up camp. This is the next day.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say
Each one of-
after like
What's up?
during setting up camp, Shizuko's going to, if anyone wants, he'll cast Tears to Wine and just like get like that inspiring drink.
Sure. If anyone would like to share a drink, you may.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes a level. Yeah, it turns any non-magical liquid, even like spoiled or contaminated stuff, into mead or wine of average quality. And then it gets a +2 enhancement bonus on all intelligence and whiz-based skill checks.
Alright. You find yourselves in a dark, damp cave. I know it's not dark and damp on the map, but it is. As you guys creep forward, in the distance you hear a slight chittering noise.
Shizuko's gonna summon those for dancing lights.
Alright? The
And it's
lights,
going.
they do give off light, however, it is muted slightly. Meaning they give off bright light, but they do not give off the dim light they usually do. So they are just 15-foot spheres of light.
Well, he will still. He'll have one hang around like each person.
Okay.
Just these like flaming orbs.
As you go around, you see bits of the walls are covered with organic material. Sort of like a purplish, brownish pustules. They look like pustules. Wait, how old are you, Shizuko?
Shizuko is.
You're like 15, 16?
Yeah, like I think Shizuko's 15.
Okay, then you would have no clue what these are. Wuyan, you're in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you would have heard stories about this. Yuan is like 40, right?
33 is what you told me.
Okay. So Yuan was also a child when these were a thing. Shizuko has never heard of this, neither has Aiko, because Aiko's like 19. But as you guys creep forward, these things on the walls appear to be Tusculi eggs, meaning bug folk eggs. That is
Friendly?
that is very bad.
Okay, not friendly.
Well, the reason that Yuan in the first place, Yuan would know this because it was told to him by his uncle. The reason that Yuan was even sent to Minkai in the first place was because of the Swarm Wars, where the bug folk spilled out over the continent and nearly collapsed every major nation. They were apparently eradicated and kicked back to the desert where they came from, where essentially we built a wall and made the beetle folk pay for it.
That was horrible.
Haha.
And they essentially, for the next like decade or so, they hunted down hives and burned them because they reproduced incredibly quickly. Like they're literally like Zerg if you've played StarCraft or StarCraft or like the Tyranids from Warhammer.
I've heard of the term Zerg, but I don't actually know what a Zerg is.
If you watch Starship Troopers, they're like the Arachnids from Starship Troopers. Does no one here watch Starship Troopers?
Yes,
Yep.
I know what you're talking about.
There's a very good movie.
I know what the Tyranids are too.
Oh, wait, so like big bugs?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so like it's kind of like the bugs from
Any-
Earth's Defense Force, but more mutated.
And humanoid.
Oh, yeah.
This is, for Wu Yan and Yuan, you would immediately know this is incredibly bad. If this nest is out of, like, if it gets out of control, the whole island is toast. They're gonna consume all the biomass on this island, and it's gonna be toast. The only good thing is that they hate water, so they'll probably never leave the island. But if this is a hive, and there is a queen here, this whole island is toast if it's not dead. If it's not destroyed. Yeah,
And
li-
even if the queen is destroyed,
I'll say,
you
yeah,
have to,
like the picture that Yuan just put. Yes, like that.
Wait, where?
In the general chat.
Ooh. Freaky.
Think of that, but they have, like, swords. As you all approach and sort of filter in, the chittering noise is continuous.
Fire is what we usually use to get rid of them, correct?
Yes, they have a horrible vulnerability to fire. They are actually incredibly flammable creatures.
Anyone got a torch?
Yeah. I will. Oh, wait, no, I switched out for Ayun Torch. Never mind, I lied. I forgot about that.
Let me see if I know. It's full.
Aika will hold up a torch. She says, I only have the one.
It is better than nothing. Was there anything else outside that we could? Did anybody notice anything outside? Looking over to Huyan, that would be burnable.
Did I see anything?
Not really. Nothing dry. A lot of rocks. It's a cliffside. As you guys are discussing, the chittering stops for like a split second. And then you hear scuttling.
Shizuka will sort of like, oh, yeah, will sort of like encourage everyone to like, sort of gather close and get like one of the light orbs. Oh crap! Like here, and then send the other three out to sort of illuminate these farther
Yep,
parts of the cave.
There's like a poof, 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 as this whole cave is lit up, and you see, these creatures. I'll zoom in on their art.
Oh boy. Now, I've never seen these before.
Not you've heard of them. You've never physically seen one. They are imposing. They are about 8.5 feet tall,
Holy shit.
and they are pretty buff. They scuttle in. As these scuttle in, one of them makes a shrill shriek, and all the eggs on the walls.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Everyone finds their hands and weapons trembling as just one Tusculi warrior is said to be equal to 3 or 4 trained soldiers. And you find yourselves, as you sort of are stood, the Tusculi are very, very, very gently creeping in with their weapons drawn. Let me just do this.
Do I know that these things are weak to fire?
You would know that basically, yes.
Okay.
But as you raise your hand up to cast a spell or to use the torch that you're holding, you find yourself paralyzed. You try to say something, but it gets caught in your throat, and you almost choke out the word. You feel yourself gripped as if a large hand has wrapped itself around your waist.
I'll look around my waist just to see if there is like a Shaw hand or something there.
There is. Around each of your waists, there is a red clawed hand. This creature, even more insidious than despair or doubt. You see the Shah.
Uh-oh. Whoa!
As it drips from the ceiling and forms into a humanoid shape, taking aspects of each of your bodies. So it has like the fox ears and like the hat and the ponytail and the muscular form of some of you. As it grips you all, and these Tusculi gently creep in with their weapons drawn. It brings its face down to your level and screams as loud as it can, almost shaking the cave directly into your faces. You feel the flecks of saliva hit yourself. This thing is maybe 18, 19 feet tall. It is actually crouching because it cannot fit in the cave. And its grip is strong. You feel as though you feel your stomach squeezed by its strength.
Yeah, and we're paralyzed. You said we're paralyzed?
I said you're paralyzed by fear. You're not actually physically paralyzed.
Okay,
It's an
yeah.
expression.
Yeah. So...
You feel sweat on your brow. Your heart is pumping. You feel yourself breathing, hyperventilating.
Can I bring the lights closer in towards us?
Yes? You bring the lights towards you, illuminating your surroundings. However, this just gives a better view of the Shah of Fear that is absolutely horrifying.
And we can physically see it, like it's reaching out to us and it has
It
us
is
each by...
it is touching you. It is, you can feel it squeezing. It feels as though it wants to squeeze you like a pastry or like a melon.
Melon.
The bugs don't come towards you, but they hiss and they brandish their weapons, and some, like this one here, reaches forward and like nips at Shizuko, almost like nipping his ear off.
Shizuko is going to assume his true form and try to bite at the creature that is holding him by the waist.
Okay. You chomp down, and there is a as you transform from your humanoid shape into a more fox-like humanoid, you chomp down on the Shah's hand, and there is a burst of black, tarish blood. You feel the Shah's grip loosen slightly, but it still has you. You're on the right track.
I'm going...
Go ahead.
Well, what's called? That's your action. Let's have what is that? Whatever it is. What does everyone else want to do?
Can I, based on like what we could see from the lights and whatnot that Shizuko manifested, am I able to tell if the cave is like stable? I guess?
You would like to examine the cave?
Yes.
Yes, that is something you can do. Make a perception check.
Alrighty.
Whoa, that's a good one. You actually don't need to roll twice for that. You've learned the lesson of the land. As you look around, you see the black blood of the Akuma in front of you is dripping and covers most of the ceiling except for right above you. This blood, as you can see very, very carefully, because you actually got a 28, that's actually the DC to see it in one go. You see, in the black blood, almost like, you know, like the amber with the mosquito in it from Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
You see a small beetle stuck in trying to get itself free of the black blood. The cave is unstable, and with a strong force, like if someone were to knock the wall really hard or make a loud noise, I guess not including this Shah's scream because it's not real, this cave could be unsettled enough.
Am I able to cast a spell?
Yes, what would you like to cast?
Deadeye's Arrow.
Yes.
Using it for the beacon, so it produces like the thunder and lightning effect.
Yeah, you concentrate, and in front of you appears a electric arrow that you sort of just drop. You don't need to really throw it. As it hits the ground, there is a loud bang and a thunder rolling sound, and the cave shakes.
What's the Shah's reaction?
The Shah looks around slightly confused, but the black blood of the Shah drips, holding all of the Tusculi in place. As they are bugs, liquid is not their friend. And they all are paralyzed in this sap kind of substance.
Does this this obviously isn't just any normal liquid.
It is not.
Is it oily?
It's tarish. And there's some of it, like, on your lip, because you had to bite this thing.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like tar. All of the Tusculi are almost comically trying to get themselves out of the tar, but because of the amount of it, they seem to not be able to get free at all. You feel very slightly the grip of the Akuma loosens on all of you.
I am going to cast Pale Flame.
Okay, what does that do?
It is the same thing as Produce Flame, but it does one more d6 of damage. Um. And yeah, it's basically the same thing where it's like I get like a flame formed in my hand and I'm able to use it to like throw fire at stuff.
Okay, where do you chuck it?
I'm gonna chuck it right in the fucking Shaw's face.
Okay. You defiantly stand up to the fear. And as you chuck the flame and it hits the Shah, you show it that you will not be paralyzed by fear. As you do so, the Shah is hit and shrieks in pain, and you all simultaneously feel the strength surge within you, and you burst free of your bindings. The Shah's hands and fingers break free and snap off, and it shrieks as it melts away. All the Tosculi as well, as they were not real.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, if the Tusculi even remained after, then I would just start fucking chucking fire at them, too. Yeah, and then the flame will sort of snuff out.
The Shah burns away and vanishes into the ceiling again.
If anybody wants an idea of how creepy it is, take a look at General.
Oh boy, let's see here.
Oh, there's some tar. Nice.
That is some nice tar.
You find yourselves... Oh, let me get your animals back.
Need my Zehu, yay.
You find yourselves completely and utterly fearless. Fear is now a foreign concept to you.
Yeah, Shizuko is going to revert back to his humanoid form. And is going to start walking towards the exit of the cave.
You find yourselves, each of you, free of doubt, free of despair, and free of fear. Let me get everyone, because there's nowhere else to walk.
Okay.
This is like an 800p by 700p map. There's nowhere to go.
What time of day is it?
As you walk outside, it is evening. Although you walked into the cave in the morning.
Well, the cave holds no fear for us. So, would you guys like to spend the night in the cave?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were completely fearless. Even if something was here, it's not like it would stop you.
Yeah, we just stop it, yeah.
So, if you guys want to do a little role play, you can do so while I prepare the next map. 1 second. You guys can
I'm gonna
talk
cast...
in your new, slightly altered states. Your mental states are slightly altered by this travel.
I'm gonna cast Web Shelter and get myself a comfy little, like, silken, like, spider silken, like, sort of hammock bed to sleep on.
Okay. You do so. You guys all sit down and start a fire. And you rest. If anyone wants to talk to each other, you may. Do you have any input about this adventure you guys are on? Or any questions to each other, philosophically or otherwise?
Sorry, half second. I just had something come up. I'll be right there.
Okay. Siki and Adrian, do you guys have anything you guys want to say?
Damn, bro, this journey's crazy.
That's some big, like, Morty energy.
Do you think that this is the corruption of the Akuma that is causing this, or a test that Kun is putting us through?
I wouldn't
I
know.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I wouldn't know.
I don't think this is the corruption of the Akuma. I think this is our own corruption that we are bringing to Kun's land, and he is helping us purify our corruption. Fear, doubt, despair, these things are things that drive and create Akuma. He is helping us find out how to deal with them. These are our own internal Akuma, made manifest by Kun's power.
Dove did say he was a teacher, and, well, I'd say he's doing a pretty good job.
Indeed.
All right. Exiting the path, you find yourself on about a 3-4 hour long hike until you reach a point where you can literally touch the cloud layer. And you step up. You're obviously immediately soaking wet because you passed through a cloud. But you reach the top, and it is. I'll just show you the map.
Whoa. Bird people.
Yes, they are statues of humanoids with bird heads. They appear to be statues of Tengu. Which, confusingly, is the name for a type of yokai, and also a name given to a type of beast folk. But across the way, you see buildings. Along with people.
Whoa.
You see people, in order, very classic, like Shaolin style. They are all practicing stances and moves orderly and in line. You may go however you see fit.
I go. Wait,
Yeah,
there's no little...
the stairs are over here.
It's only a 5-foot drop, so you could just jump down.
Yeah, I'm fearless.
Oh yeah, we're all fearless.
Fearless!
And you're gonna need to be fearless because this is not a bridge, this is just a bunch of vines.
Oh.
But you have no fear or doubt. And as you walk across, it holds you.
Yeah. Also, for basically Shizuko's whole life, the nature has sort of protected him. So he trusts it too.
You begin to slow as you approach. This place is tranquil. And you find the air here, despite being so high, it is clean and breathable. What you see is a man. You assume an old man because you can't see their skin. But a man in a pure golden robe with a porcelain mask. He is doing positions, and it seems like they are doing... It's similar to, like, Tai Chi. He is quiet as you approach. And he is in the middle of his... He's mid-position as he sort of turns very slowly to you. Why do you come?
We come seeking Kun's blessing.
He shakes his head. However, you seek Kun, but I still sense a great darkness within you all. You are... you are all not ready. masked master thinks. And sort of steps backward. You may step up. We are equals.
But we doubt that we're not ready, right? 'Cause we
No,
thought-
you don't doubt it at all. You feel ready. You're fearless. You cannot feel despair. You cannot doubt yourself.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you all feel ready. You feel better than you've ever felt in your lives.
So, what is it that you sense?
You are all warriors, yes?
Shizuko will sort of shake his head no, because he's not really a warrior. I mean, he's not, is he?
Do you call yourself a warrior?
No.
Then no. The masked master looks to Wiyun. He gets close to your face. Be like a foot away. Wiyun. That is your name.
Correct.
Why do you fight?
Hmm.
Wiyun,
Yes.
make a will save.
Okay.
You do have a final burden, all of you.
Interesting. Okay. Is that a skill
save,
check?
it's a
Oh,
save.
Right. Okay.
That's
Ooh.
perception.
Oh, no, that is a will save. Yeah, he rolled a will save.
Oh, okay.
He got a
Sorry,
23.
I had it scrolled up one bit. You feel the masked master is trying to get a rise out of you. He is almost condescendingly speaking down to you.
Yeah. Okay, pal. Whatever, dude.
Is that your actual response? Maybe not those words, but is that your character's emotional response?
I mean, if I get the feeling that he's just trying to mess with me, then yeah.
Okay. He moves on to Yuan. Shogun. Why do you fight?
I fight to follow the mandate of heaven. To create a protectorate for the land and the people.
You, Shizuko. Why do you
God.
fight? I have many warriors here. They all fight for the same reason. And they will serve you. If you could answer me that question. No, keep talking. They're just moving into position.
I'm just trying to think of what Shizuko would say.
Are you unsure?
No. Shizuko in character wouldn't be unsure. I, out of character, am unsure.
I see.
Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with words. I fight for nature. The primal spirits of the yokai, and the enigmatic beings that have given us life.
He turns his back on you. Uyan?
Yes.
I said Wuyan, not Yuan.
Oh, sorry.
This is confusing.
Yes.
Wu Yan,
Yes.
you seemed offended by my question. Why is that?
Uh, I have the feeling that you are trying to provoke me.
Hmm.
Because that's what I got the feeling, right?
You did get
From
that feeling, yes.
Yeah. So I'll just be straight up with it and just be like, yeah, I feel like you're trying to provoke me, and yeah.
I see no need to provoke you, he says kind of condescendingly. You are but a follower.
Okay. And
He says nothing. I mean, he says nothing else.
okay, pal.
And what of it, pal?
Well, yeah, you see, Wuyan's not very adept at fucking, you know, social situations. He's someone that's gonna be like, oh, blah, blah. He's gonna be like, yeah, okay.
I have
I mean,
gotten a rise out of you. Maybe not enough that you would hurt me, but you are upset. Am I correct?
Uh, what?
The man is mysterious and does not explain. You have given me no reason why you fight.
You've given me no reason what to tell you, my man. You just come over here, Mr. Big Dick, trying to fucking.
Wu Yan, nothing changes for you, but everyone else sees from Wu Yan's mouth as he speaks back to the masked master. There is a gentle black smoke that Wu Yan does not notice.
Yeah, you're just trying to fucking provoke me, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, you're the one upset because I didn't answer your silly question.
Perhaps that is the case. He nods, agreeing with you.
uh, does anything change about the smoke billowing out of his mouth?
The smoke stops when he stops talking. You all give me poor reasons. You, he points to Shizuko. You and Yuan are similar. You fight to serve someone else, or something else. You fight because you believe in something. However, instead of serving that purpose, you use that purpose to fight. Perhaps you are not aggressive, perhaps you do not kill, but this purpose does not need you to fight. But you do. Wu Yan, you give me no reason why you fight, and so I must believe that you fight for no reason.
That's quite a leap in logic.
You have given me no other things to believe.
I've given you nothing to believe, therefore, you come up with your own assumptions based on zero evidence.
There is more smoke. The smoke is thicker and blacker, and still Wu Yan does not seem to notice this. Although Mao gets kind of a defensive stance, and you can see the hairs on his back standing up slightly as he gets into a position behind Wu Yan. Wu Yan, I will apologize to you. However, I do have a small test for you.
Oh? What's that?
He steps forward and sits down and hands you his walking stick.
Okay, I'll take it, I guess.
This is my staff. If you can touch any of my warriors, I will apologize, and they will serve you until their deaths.
Touch
Just touch them.
with the stick.
He nods.
Do I need to be holding the stick?
No.
Okay. Can the stick be attached to something else?
If you wish.
Okay.
Do you accept?
I mean,
The Masked Master sort of looks at the rest of your group, and you and them kind of meet eyes as well. What is everyone else's opinion?
My opinion is that this is another test, and
I have a slight feeling we're failing, like, really bad.
Well, we had a test where Shizuko easily passed. We had a test where Yuan passed it. So I think it's time for Wuyan to see what he can do.
Yeah, let's see. Come on, man.
The Masked Master closes his legs and sort of sits down, and he says, "It is simple for one so skilled as yourself. All you must do is touch them."
well, I'm gonna accept because I don't have any doubt or fear or despair or whatnot.
Yep.
So I'll be like, yeah, okay, give me the stick.
He hands you the walking stick.
Okay, epic. I have a stick. Is it just a stick or like?
Yep. It's just a stick. It has no magical properties. It's not like balanced like a weapon. It's just a walking stick.
I see.
If you wish to use your bow, I could tie it to an arrow for you, although the weight may be different than what you're used to.
The weight
Of the
of
arrow.
stick. Oh, I see. Why is that?
Just gotta stick
Because there would be a stick tied to it.
Oh, I guess I misunderstood.
If you wish to swing it, my masked monks here, they will never harm you. They will never swing back at you. If you wish to swing it at them, you may.
Okay.
Alright.
Leon goes, walks up,
Okay,
and
go to your attacks,
okay.
and you're gonna choose improvised club.
Okay.
You're gonna scroll down.
Wait, are you?
Okay.
Wait, is Wuyan trying to like just like hit them like aggressively, or is he like starting gent?
Well, I was just gonna like tap him because that's all I have to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said scroll down.
Oh yeah, so if you're just trying to attach them, I would like you to just do a touch attack.
Where's that at?
Scroll down even more on the actual attack, you know, where you select your longbow.
Yes.
Scroll down on that list.
Do you
Yeah, I
have
see.
weapon finesse?
Everyone gets weapon of finesse for free.
Oh, that's right. We're using elephant in the room. I forgot.
Oh, well, I see. Oh, just touch.
Just touch.
Okay, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You poke it out towards this monk, and the whole block of monks in unison. They just step back.
That doesn't look like the whole block of monks in unison.
When you try to move a ton of people at once, they get weird. But everyone just steps back. And you hear the masked master chuckle slightly under his mask.
Okay. I don't even remember what I bought with all my stuff. Do I have rope or anything?
Yeah, you probably do. You have no rope, but you could ask, Aiko for rope because she's carrying 5.
Oh yes, Aiko, I would like some rope.
Aiko walks forward and hands you 50 feet of silk rope.
Epic. Can I tie the rope to the end of the stick?
You may.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll just begin, like...
Like flailing it.
yeah, in the direction of the
Okay.
monk.
Make the same touch attack. However, you're going to be attacking multiple people at once. And you're going to have a -4.
I see.
Because this is incredibly unwieldy and also kind of dumb.
Okay, is there anything to do the minus with?
Yeah, there should be something that says temporary attack bonus.
Oh yeah, and then I just do...
-4.
Very cool.
You swing wildly, and most of the monks in front of you just duck. It's completely silent.
I see. Interesting.
Oh jeez.
They just move.
There's this guy in front of me.
Yeah, he's standing right there. He has his arms behind his back.
What if I lasso him?
You could attempt to do that. That would still just be a touch attack.
Okay.
But it would be a ranged touch attack, which you're better at.
Yes. Do I get an attack bonus on that one?
No, you don't have the negative either.
Okay, so just a normal range touch attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You swing the rope around him. The rope touches him, that is true. But as the stick comes around, so you can actually wrap him, he just ducks out of the rope and it just hits the ground.
But I touched him though.
Did I cut
With
out?
something.
Oh,
No.
did I cut
You
out originally? Originally what I said was touch him with the stick.
Well, yeah, but then I asked if I could attach something to the stick and touch them with the stick, and if that would count.
Well, yeah, because I assumed... Because you said
You'd still have
attach...
to touch them with the
Yeah, because you said attach something to the stick and then touch them with the stick, which is why I said yes.
Okay. Interesting. I have to have some sort of something in my...
The Mass Master puts a hand on your shoulder. Do you need help?
Nah.
He steps back.
I have to have something in... Like, I forget all the different things that I bought.
Weon? After failing, let's see, 1, 2, 3 times, make a will save.
Okay.
Oh no.
Man, Weon, fuck this guy. You feel that broil. It's like you feel a broiling feeling in your gut. Like you fail, and you throw, and for a split second, you think you hear your party chuckling at you.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
You feel anger boil up inside you.
I see.
What do you do?
Well... I'm probably upsetty spaghetti, so I'm probably just gonna fucking charge this dumbass in front of me with a...
Okay, give me a touch. with no negatives, just a normal touch. You swing wild and the guy ducks underneath it. As you swing and miss again, there is that, like, mental twinge. I know you all have felt it, where you clearly fuck up something super bad in public, and you feel that immediate, like, oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Or, like, if you fuck up in a game and you're, like, mad enough that you're, like, your hands twist to, like, throw the controller. It's that, like, immediate, like, fuck this stick. You don't get mad at yourself, but the stick is really what is feeding your anger.
Oh, so I don't like the stick.
Like, yeah, basically like how it's literally like how someone will get pissed and be like, oh, well, it's like the controller or something like that, right? Like, obviously the stick is the problem, not you. You're without doubt, you have no despair, you have no fears. Clearly the stick is the fucking problem.
We're missing one emotion.
Well, then I'm just gonna throw the stick at someone, at the guy in front of me, I guess.
Okay, make a ranged touch.
Because I'm upset now. Very upset that there's a...
Okay, that hits him.
Oh, epic.
Oh shit.
This masked monk kind of like steps away and turns his back to you, and you just whip the stick at the back of his head. And as it hits him, the stick breaks.
Oh, damn.
And there is a horrible black smoke that pours out of the stick.
Oh no.
It's like throwing the controller. Except
It's literally like throwing the controller. Shizuko, as you step up, this black wind spills out and is actually pushing you guys back for just how much is spilling out. And in front of you, spilling out and looking down at you like a cobra with a hood.
Oh no.
Anger.
Anger.
There is a horrifying creature in front of you. The biggest Sha you've seen so far. Oh, actually, no, this is actually one size smaller than it should be.
Oh jeez.
It pours out and surrounds the area. There is hissing and whispering. Everyone hears in there, through the whispering, different things. You hear family members talking poorly about you. You hear your party doubting you. You hear Wu Yan, because you're so close to the master, you feel the master laughing and demeaning you. And you are all enraged. You are all affected by the spell Rage. Meaning you have a rage as if you were a barbarian of the same level. What is everyone's immediate reaction?
So and we've never experienced rage, so we don't know how to deal with it that like a barbarian does.
Yes, it is utter fury and hatred and almost like a prideful rage. Like, why is this happening to me? I don't deserve this. That sort of like indignant rage.
And our party members are laughing at us.
You hear the party members mocking you. Everyone does. Wu Yan, because he's closest to the master, hears the master mocking him. Shizuko hears Wu Yan and Zehu laughing at them. Aikao hears Yuan, not Mao, because Mao's a cat. He's not in here. But Zehu is intelligent enough to mock and to make fun. This creature is spilled out, and like a cloud, it covers you. Floating above you and looking down with horrible red eyes.
So, I noticed something about rage that is dissimilar to what I thought it was.
Yes. That you can't cast spells?
You can. There is no I can't find anything saying you can't cast spells while in rage.
You cannot concentrate while in rage, so spells that require concentration are not allowed.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Calm Emotions is a concentration spell.
Yep.
Shit.
The Masked Master yells over the cloud and the smoke as all the masked monks get in battle positions ready to battle the Shah of Rage. Or the Shah of Anger. The Masked Master yells, "Now why do you fight?" As you are all gripped by anger. Aiko raises her weapon and points it at Yuan.
I don't even raise my weapon, I strike.
Okay.
I mean, I don't need to unsheath it or anything, so yeah, I just strike.
Okay, make an attack.
Oh my god, who's
was
like
allowed.
murdering a puppy in the background?
My dog has separation anxiety and doesn't like that I'm downstairs, but he also is afraid of the downstairs. And I can't bring my whole setup upstairs, so
Oh, baby.
I'm usually up there with him. Oh my god, 15 damage.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You slash Aiko and she falls over onto her side injured. As you strike and the blood is spilled on the ground, the rage gets more and more intense. You are burdened by your anger, the Masked Master yells. See now why you are not fit to rule without it. Or with it, that's what he meant to say.
Wait, did he say that to Yuan?
Yes.
Can I use that as a chance to try calming myself down some?
Make a will save.
Because I realistically, he's never experienced this much rage, so that's why I had him attack. Not
Yeah.
that I, as a player, wanted him to attack. Obviously.
Make a will save.
Nope.
Shizuka, you see Yuan's eyes glow an eerie red like the Shah of Anger, and Yuan roars in anger. And turns his face towards you. Wu Yan, what do? You are face to face with the Shah of Anger.
Well, I have all these monks on my side now, right? I control the monks. Or at least that's what he said would happen.
That's what I said would happen, yeah?
I don't know. I feel like if we attack him with the monks, it'll just spiral out of control because they're upset about the thing. I don't know.
You also feel yourself gripped by anger, but not nearly as intense as Yuan.
Why is that?
You don't know.
Interesting.
Unclear.
Do I have any way of guessing or any kind of knowledge or anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Try to look to the land for answers. However, looking around with the clouds and the smoke and the fog, the land gives you no answers, which in turns makes you a little bit more angry.
I see.
Shizuka, you may now go, as Wuyan looks around.
So, you know, do you know like that feeling of like angry crying?
Yeah.
That's basically what Shizuko is doing. Um, are we? Yeah, and we're still unable to feel like fear and despair and whatnot,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
So just like these uncontrollable emotions that Shizuko is feeling is just like overwhelming, and he'll oh man, I don't know what to. He'll hug Zehu really tightly.
Zehu will give you a little bite.
Wait, for real?
Because Zehu is also mad at you.
Oh shit! Okay, that doesn't hit.
As Zehu bites at your clothes and starts sort of like shaking them slightly, your sleeve. Aiko drops to the ground and grips her bleeding side. Now too weakened by anger and the actual blood loss to get up and fight more. Oh my god, I just got a message from Maya. She is now awake.
Oh shit! She missed a lot.
Yeah. What was the last thing that the mask guy said? Just you need to rule without your anger.
Yeah?
Okay.
You need to control your anger. As you look around, Wian, there is no lesson of the land. This lesson comes from within you.
Hmm. Trying to think of a way to, because I'm fearless. I don't have any doubts. I don't despair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's hard to overcome your fear if there's no negative emotions to keep you in balance. Or not fear, but anger.
Yeah.
Since we are close to the end, we're literally ending in 15 minutes. Maya said she'll just join next time.
Okay.
Okay.
But
I say we try and get this encounter over with, and then.
Yeah.
well, yeah, where the encounter is actually almost over. Because the Shah of Anger reaches out with its hand and grabs Wuyan.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Wuyan is picked up and is just yeet.
Oh.
The Shah throws him through the wooden monastery wall.
Okay. Am I alive?
Yeah, you're alive. It just hurts a whole fucking bunch.
uh, so I'm inside the monastery now.
Yes, you see that the inside of the monastery is completely and utterly empty. It's just an empty room.
Is this like clear your thoughts type of? I don't even know. 'Cause you
Possibly.
can't concentrate. So I'm like,
If you would like to try to clear your thoughts despite the pain, you could make a will save.
I'm sure.
You do have a +1 bonus to will save because rage gives you that for some reason.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
However, the pain just makes you more angry. You're now just pissed at this thing because it threw you through a wall. Alright. The Shah of Anger reaches towards Shizuko next.
Uh-oh.
Yoink.
Ah!
The Shah picks you up, and then slams you onto the ground.
Ow!
If you would like to attempt a will save, you may.
Yeah, I'd like to try and calm down. And there, yeah, for some reason we get a +2 on that because of the rage.
Yes.
24.
Okay, as you are slammed down, you are calmed down. But only because the force of the slam knocks you unconscious.
Shit.
The masked monks take position and begin swinging at the Shah, which doesn't make them more powerful, but it literally does nothing. Move you out of the way. Zehu is like grabbing your leg and like shaking it.
Like the dog shake.
Yeah. The Shah of Anger reaches its hand out, and instead of grabbing Yuan, as he is consumed by anger and he is raging, the Shah instead swings his fist down at Yuan. However, one of the monks steps in the way of the blow. There is a flash of black light.
Oh no.
And as Wuyan gets towards the door and steps out, and Shizuko comes to, you all see Yuan is sweating, tired, and kneeling, and at your feet, Yuan, is a corpse.
Uh-oh.
The Masked Master steps over, and you see, despite the fact that most of the monks were an illusion, this man who stepped in front of the blow was very much real. Aiko is leaning against this wall here, or this leaning against the bit of the stairs that's sticking up, and is holding a gushing wound on her stomach. As Mao is like laying down and nursing the wound, kind of like licking up a bit of it.
Yeah, Shizuko will sort of come over and cast Cure Light Wounds.
Yuan, the man that lays at your feet. Oh, are you trying to speak, Yuan? We haven't heard you this whole time.
No, I was just listening at the current
Okay,
moment.
sorry, because your thing, it was quiet and your thing beeped, so I thought you were muted.
there was a couple times I went to say something, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
the story was interesting enough that I was just letting it go.
The man at your feet is mangled. Not like ripped apart, blood everywhere, but he is clearly dead. He looks like he was hit by a truck.
Am I able to like walk? Like, do I have any serious injuries from being
No.
taught? Okay.
It's anime rules.
Anime.
Anime rules. You're taught through a wall, nothing serious.
Okay.
But if your friend stabs you, oh boy.
Yeah. Yuan will look at this and then fall to his knees. And he doesn't. We still have no doubt, etc.
Yes, but now you also have no anger.
Looking at this person, he goes ahead and realizes that there is a thing in him that he needs to realizes the truth of what he was saying, that to rule one has to let go of their anger, and seeing this person who just sacrificed themselves for him to learn that, he doesn't feel anger or doubt or anything, but he does feel regret that this person, that he was not able to learn this lesson without no, not regret, more specifically he feels sorrow for this person's passing, because he it was necessary for him to pass for Yuan to learn this, and Yuan thinks that he should have been able to learn it without it.
The masked monk crouches down and says, "When you are king, this is what war is. People will die for you. And you must make it so that they do not have to. Now, the answer is similar to your mandate, but instead of fighting for a purpose, you must fight for them. Why do you fight? To protect home and family. For the people you must protect. Not because your belief tells you you must, but before the belief, you yourself must protect them. Do not let this belief rule you. Instead, make this belief yourself because you do what is right."
I'm sorry, but this is like the most fucking like pedantic way.
Well,
of,
well, it's
of differentiating between like.
well, it's Eastern philosophy, so it's gonna be a little bit like that.
It's like, ah, man, fuck you, dude. Like,
I mean, this is a lesson.
yeah, fair.
You must fight to protect your friends, protect your home, protect your family. Only then will you truly be king.
Yuan will nod gravely.
The masked master crouches down and puts a hand on the masked monk. For this lesson, you have come to terms with your anger, all of you. The masked master waves his hand, and you all feel despair, doubt, fear, and anger come back. You can feel them now, but you feel yourself in control of them. So, this is an actual mechanical effect.
Oh?
You now all have a +3 on emotion-based spell effects.
Nice.
So any will saves against fears, or like sorrow spells, or rage spells, you now all have a +3 against them.
Aren't some charm effects also emotion?
Yes, any emotion spells. You are in control of your negative emotions.
Cool.
Now, I will bury my son. The masked monk takes his son in his arms and walks away.
It's really sad.
And you are left at the monastery's height.
Is there anywhere further to climb up?
There is. And it's not far.
Are we doing that now or next session?
We're doing it right now because it's short, but we're gonna get there and then I'm gonna cliffhang you.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Whoa.
We jump off the edge. We're dead. Oh wait, no.
Ah.
Here, let me get you in a better position to move the bridge. So, you guys are directly above the cloud layer. Above you, you see a shimmering field. If this mountain was like maybe 300-400 feet taller, you would literally be touching the cradle. And you see in front of you an enormous shrine. And on top of this enormous shrine sits Kun.
An enormous bird.
As you guys step over the bridge and step onto the actual shrine, Kun says, "I know it was not easy to make it here. I am proud of all of you. And I see that one of you is hurt.
Oh,
Whoa.
Kun waves his hands and just casts mass heal, whatever.
Whatever, he's basically like a demigod, so...
I mean, they're literally demigods, yes. But I am glad you came to my mountain early. With these lessons, perhaps the other yokai will treat you with more respect. I hold great sway over the skies of Minkai. And with my blessing, perhaps some will think twice before questioning your right." Kun, I was gonna gender it, but it's a bird, waves a wing, and Yuan, the second coin appears in your hand. A coin emblazoned with a large bird, sort of like a rock or an eagle.
What color
Does
is
this-
this one?
This one is also silver. They're all silver.
Okay.
Is this one also minor divination magic?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me before you were sent on your way?
Yes.
You step forward.
So wait, so out of character, right now, the only yokai we know of is a possible location for the owl bear, a possible location for the turtle, and then we already found Dove, and we already found Kun.
Yes.
And there's 8 of them total, right?
Yes.
did
Do
we
you
get a-
know,
Are you going to ask me what the other yokai are?
or at least where they're located?
Unfortunately, I spend little time on the ground, and I know not of their locations, but I know of their names.
Okay, let me go up to my message that I posted last time, which was like noting each one. Okay.
Alright. The ones, he says, turtle, dove, owlbear, tiger mole, spider, salamander, and fox.
Okay, wait, so, okay, we already knew all of the others, because that guy told us, I think.
He tells you a few things else. Fox is in the south. Salamander and spider... No, salamander and spider mole and tiger mole don't like each other. They live in the other mountains. Spider lives to the furthest south, that is on the mainland.
Wait, that is on the he's on the mainland?
No, he lives the furthest south that's a mainland place, so like not these islands.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like down here.
Yes. And Owlbear is the closest to him to the east. He also
Okay,
lives in the mountains, but he lives under the mountains.
Didn't we have a possible location for Owlbear?
No,
I
you were told you were
Oh.
you were told about Owlbear, but not where he was.
Okay. So then so the underneath this mountain basically is where Owlbear is.
Yes.
Somewhere here is Fox. These two mountains harbor Salamander and Tiger Mole. Turtles probably somewhere in these islands, and then spiders like somewhere around here.
Because you guessed them all correctly, I will just literally show you the possible locations.
Yay!
So, gang. Let's see here. Also, I'm sure you've heard of the Divine Wind. It's something that few can access, the Kun says. Do not worry of your horses. I will have some of my servants bring them back. Kun waves his wings, and in front of you, including an extra little thing on one of them for Mao because he's a cat, he presents you with 4 kites. These are battle kites.
What now?
Meaning you strap them to your back, and then during the day, you are able to, essentially, you have a fly speed equal to a horse
Whoa.
during overland travel.
Whoa.
That is cool.
That okay? So damn. So we just got overland travel solved for us then.
During the
Well,
day
to some
only.
degree.
During the day only. That is a fair point.
So you still will have to land and rest, but the Divine Wind will help you during the day. Even storms will not stop you. However, it is dangerous to fly during a storm. And of course, because he is a good host, Kun offers you to stay with him for the night if you wish, and to give you food.
Sure. I
And
say we stay. I want to enjoy the beauty of looking down on the whole lands for a night.
and gang, I know this is
Oh, we're
super
level-
short, but you hit level 4.
Yay!
That's funny.
Level up twice in the second session.
I mean, Kun was more of a roleplay challenge.
I really liked that. That was really good. I loved those challenges.
I know they were kind of like, sort of like hippie lessons, but that's
No, they were actually like very much like Buddhist lessons, which is
well, specifically, yes, I studied a lot of Buddhism for this specific campaign. I've studied a lot of Eastern religions like Buddhism, Confucianism, and
The amount of effort you put into your games is staggering.
I
To
appreciate.
be honest, the reason that I didn't speak so much on this particular game is because I recognized almost every single one of the Buddhist lessons. As in,
Oh.
I've done Buddhist readings for a long time. I studied with one of the teachers, one of the people who traveled with the Dalai Lama and left Tibet for almost 4 years.
Rad.
I was just kind of going off my gut the whole time, and it kind of happened to work out pretty well. So,
You did a
I'm
decent
pretty-
job of presenting it, Tanky. Really decent.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I hope you guys all had fun.
yeah.
By next session, we'll all be leveled up. Maya has
Cool.
messaged me and said, just woke up and slept through all my alarms. If you're almost done, I'll join next time. Sorry I missed 2 sessions in a row. This is incredibly out of the ordinary. So, they
Yeah,
will
rip
definitely
Maya.
be here next time. Hopefully no one else
Next
is not.
time.
Everyone's gonna have a turn where they just don't show up.
I will make sure that I don't, since the my character is supposed to be there the whole time.
Yeah,
I mean, your character will still be there. It's just you won't be participating in any role play at all.
I know, but it's still better if I.
And I'm
make
upset
sure I
that
drop
Maya
it.
missed the session, because this was like a huge character session.
Yeah, I really haven't gotten to see any of Aiko. It's just been polearm in combat, hit things hard, do lot damage.
True, true. Nodders. So, hope everyone had fun, but that's the end of the session.
What did you think?
I hope. I also what's it called? I also hope that everyone's liking the soundtrack.
No, yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely yeah. Oh, and so for leveling up, are we able to input our own skill ranks, or are you just going to do those for us? You just want us to tell you what we're putting them in?
Oh, you can do it yourself.
Can?
Yeah.
How?
I'll keep the server up if you guys want to level up now.
Okay.
Also, I would like input for who are we visiting next, because I need to prepare that.
Owlbear is closest, but also I would not be opposed to visiting Fox, then going up to Owlbear before going east.
I mean, you guys don't have to worry about terrain anymore. You're moving at
Yeah.
3 squares per turn, no matter the terrain. The only thing
Nice.
is that it has to be within Minkai.
Okay, that's
And
not too bad.
depending on certain story elements in the future, the Divine Wind could also come to Xiaolang. But right now, that wind is specifically it's given to you by Kun. So as long as Kun is powerful and there, you guys have access to the wind.
And Dove didn't give us anything, right?
No, he's not that strong.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But you
But
guys
he's cute though.
True. But you guys did give Dove a life lesson, which is nice.
Yeah, Dove was nice. I think Kun is pretty good. Where he is right now.
Kun and
I
Dove
think
are
he's-
probably the nicest ones.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm
buy
hoping-
Fly?
No one's allowed to be horny when we get to Spider, because probably gonna be a spider
Oh.
lady.
Quaylag.
Can I buy Fly as a skill? Normally
Yeah,
it's up to
you
the
can
DM.
you can get Fly's
but-
skill.
Okay. Just making sure. because
Also,
normally it's up to DM.
Well, also it makes sense because the spider, being a lady, makes sense because she's tied to the Yin clan, and the Yin clan is a matriarchal clan, so it makes sense. But you
Oh
actually,
yeah, and the Yang clan are the ones that are going in the Dove area, right?
yes, and you've actually changed the future, because the Yang clan originally were only about outwards beauty, and now, in the future, the Yang clan's main focus is beauty of all types.
Nice.
So now they're not just femboys.
They're femboys, but awesome.
Sigi, what about you? What did you think of the session?
It was good. I liked it.
Did you like the part where I was? Did you like the part where I was like trying to get a rise out of you?
Yeah, that was fun. I kind of got a little confused for a second.
Oh,
but
it was
yeah.
because I must have poorly explained the test,
No, it's fine.
but it was fun. Yeah.